Being by your side. Haven't I clearly liked you for so long already? A hard-working little employee is the one most easily attracting attention. I think if there really was such a world, then I would have confessed to you long ago. Hee hee, there always has to be someone taking initiative. Growing up with the children. Time flies by in a flash. Fallen leaves cooking into snowflakes, year's end approaching again. River City Airport. Jake Thompson standing there muttering curses. Damn it, planes still get delayed in this day and age. Moreover, isn't this a private jet? Today River City has light snow flurries. He's at the airport to pick up Lily Evans and Phoenix Lee. These two somehow conspired, insisting on visiting the babies together. Guests are guests after all, coming to pick them up. 20 minutes later than scheduled. Lily Evans and Phoenix finally strolled out. Unlike usual times, this time they're much more discreet. No bodyguards following. Just the two of them together, very low-key. Hee hee. One more minute late and I would have turned around and left. Jake Thompson smiled, stepping forward to greet. After all, they're peers. No need for pretenses, more like friends now. Then we know where your house is anyway. What I want to investigate, nothing can be found. Lily Evans mischievously snorting lightly. Even deliberately aiming straight at Jake Thompson speaking. While Phoenix Lee didn't dare. He only knew to smile awkwardly beside. From childhood to adulthood always like this. Everything can be investigated. Jake Thompson raising eyebrows asking back. Yes. Lily Evans nodding. Who is she anyway, heavens? Second daughter of Samsung Corporation, satisfied? What is there she doesn't know? Then back in school, every math problem. Could also find the right answer? Chapter 475. Does Jake Thompson want 8 kids again? Jake Thompson rubbing his nose answering. Clearly Lily Evans was rendered speechless by him. She didn't understand how this man's mind works. Just chatting and laughing, arriving at Vienna Hotel. Sophie Sullivan had brought the 2 babies waiting there. After warm greetings, 4 people and 2 babies sat down. Really too adorable. Worthy of being my future sister-in-law. Lily Evans gently holding Emily. Face full of affection. But damn, the other 3 frozen. Sister-in-law? What the hell? What nonsense are you saying? I said I can treat you to dinner. But words can't be spoken carelessly. Moreover, you don't even have a younger brother. Jake Thompson suspiciously looking at Lily Evans. After all, everyone here is familiar. No need to hide anything. My dad had another son outside. Though not publicly appearing yet. But in the future. Will definitely become Samsung Corporation's young master. By then most assets will be his. Looking at that boy. Seems like a gentle, kind person. Just happens to match your Emily's marriage prospects. Lily Evans laughing while speaking. At this time, Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan really couldn't take it. The other party came prepared, not joking. But language issues are also a problem. What if our daughter doesn't want to learn their language? Daily communication would be very difficult. Lily Evans slightly lifting chin, waving hand once. Small matter. I already told Dad to force little brother to learn Chinese. Such beautiful and elegant language. If he doesn't learn, I'll beat him to death. Communication won't be a problem. Preparation too thorough already. Sophie Sullivan nudging Jake Thompson's hand. Honey, quickly refuse. I don't want our daughter exposed to public attention. Too high class isn't good. I just want her to live happily. Besides, our family doesn't lack money. Jake Thompson swallowing hard. Let's discuss that later. That girl is still young. Your trip to River City. Main purpose is discussing this, right? Lily Evans glancing at Phoenix Lee. Slightly nodding. Yes. There are other matters too. Main purpose is Phoenix's actually. Phoenix? Jake Thompson taking deep breath. Helplessly looking at Phoenix. You also have a younger brother? Phoenix scratching head laughing stupidly. No, brother Jake. I'm getting married soon. If nothing unexpected. Latest in 10 months my child will be born. You see, Jake Thompson, marrying so hastily? He coughing violently several times. While waving hands saying, discuss that later. You guys booked too early. Besides, in the end, isn't it still for my daughter and son to decide themselves? After eating. Sophie Sullivan taking the 2 babies. with hotel staff's help, going to room to rest a bit, while Jake Thompson and the other two, finding a meeting room, to discuss battery agreements. Honestly, Jake Thompson just thinking could guess why Lily Evans came here. So idle arranging marriages in River City? Not realistic at all, not her working style, she's smart. Jake Thompson, you really made our corporation caught off guard. The perfect battery agreement you sold to government. Consumption only half of old version. But efficiency far superior. If you sold it to us, I'd at least pay you this much. Lily Evans raising 2 fingers. Meaning 20 billion. Jake Thompson smirking. Couldn't help rolling eyes once. He said, I already sold that to government. If hadn't sold yet, would you definitely offer this price to me? Feels like outside concert gates. Being stopped by scalpers. You refuse buying black market tickets. Then asked how much official tickets cost. Finally saying theirs are cheaper. No different from stabbing people. Once I've signed with government. Then definitely exclusive already. That perfect battery agreement. Can't give to you users. But I think, you came for other things too, right? Lily Evans smiling. Can't help sighing. Jake Thompson. You really are a fearsome businessman. That's right, this time I came. Mainly to renegotiate the old contract. Inside the corporation already discussed. Decided for now just do current things well first. After all that contract is already very advanced. Plus our corporation's influence. Continuing use no problem. But I hope next renewal. You can concede a bit on profits. Jake Thompson slapping thigh, laughing heartily fine. Reduce 1/1000th point I agree, while Lily Evans wants 5 points. 1/1000th point. Of course Jake Thompson just joking. Samsung opening mouth once definitely not little. 5% actually much lower than he expected. This completely acceptable. After all before his actions like stabbing Samsung. But accepting in heart and accepting with expression are 2 different things, right? No way. Jake Thompson taking deep cold breath. Frowning tightly. Even standing up abruptly. Pacing back and forth in room. Mouth muttering non-stop. 5 points, heavens. 5 points with that suffering expression. Phoenix sitting beside couldn't take it anymore. This damned Jake. Cooperating with Samsung conceding 5 points. Then how much left? Really can't imagine. Hey, Lily. How about you discuss with home again? I think brother Jake not very satisfied. 5 points really bit much. Damn. Lily Evans's face changing color. 5 points still too much? This is final limit she worked hard negotiating in corporation to get. Want more? Surprisingly. Jake Thompson sitting down beside Lily Evans. Lily. If just simply conceding 5 points I find hard to accept. But I can give you 10 points. Meanwhile each contract signing will extend copyright period double. About that battery agreement, I also agree. Providing exclusive channel to Samsung. Are you satisfied now? Sounds emotional. But Lily Evans not naive girl easily fooled. She leaning back in chair, eyes slightly squinting. What do you want? Jake Thompson softly sighing once, not too excessive. I want 8 pre-installed app copyrights when Samsung devices ship. Just agree. We immediately resign contract. Samsung devices, Lily Evans immediately understanding. Jake Thompson talking about biggest mobile phone industry. Currently indeed. Phone manufacturers when shipping. All will install some characteristic apps. Most are mutually beneficial cooperation. But damn, gathering whole family not getting many. Yet Jake Thompson wants 8 at once. Chapter 476. Going back to Ocean City for year-end party bit much right? I can't agree, Director Thompson, games right? You planning use this method to expand foreign market for those game titles. Pre-installed app positions when shipping. I can at most give you 3. And I can't guarantee will achieve user guidance effect you desire. 3. Jake Thompson's eyes sharp. Immediately clasping hands, agreed, deal successful, bargaining got half. He gave Lily Evans enough space to think. Honestly he only hoped for 2 would be great. Samsung conceding this much already. 3 still surprised him a bit. Not achieving perfect user guidance effect. No problem. Let New Elegance send people over to shoot commercials. Make some short videos hitting market directly. Effect guaranteed excellent. Lily Evans slightly frowning. 3 positions indeed final boundary. Acceptable. Calculated as equal cooperation with Director Thompson. Nobody profits, nobody loses. But looking at Jake Thompson's expression. She bit uneasy. Always feeling in end somehow our side loses. Brother Jake, this is your card. Lily Evans turning to leave room. While making phone call, Phoenix handing over a card. Because directly connected with government. So our conversion much smoother. My dad. Always wanted to personally come thank you. But now crucial period. Too much work, and little ones already 5 months. Initially I hadn't visited either. Plus soon I plan return. Korea to improve credentials. For full moon ceremony probably won't be in country. Consider this small token from me and family. Small token? Jake Thompson guessing probably 800,000. Immediately taking it throwing to comrade Susan at home. Use when shopping. Because near year end. Jake Thompson and Leger Company both preparing year end parties. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan after much consideration. Decided return to Ocean City once. Almost whole year not appearing at company. Year end should give employees some benefits. Comrade Old Sullivan thinking same. So on the 4th, 3 adults with 2 babies. Set off returning to Ocean City. Jake Thompson naturally taking driver role. On highway, when he's speeding at 135. Suddenly Sophie Sullivan giving him meaningful look. Honey, I think Sterling seems about to vomit, what now? Jake Thompson receiving that look taking deep breath. Indeed he driving bit fast. But very stable. Old Sullivan holding Emily sitting behind still fine. Could Sterling be naturally car sick? No other way. No rest stop around here. Can't pull over. Seems must prepare vomit bags in car later. Sophie Sullivan wrinkling pretty nose. Arriving Ocean City home soon. You planning go straight to Leger Company. Current outfit already coordinated beforehand. Changing clothes now too troublesome. But don't know when Sterling will vomit. What to do, oh baby so good. Just lie nicely in Grandpa's arms. Sophie Sullivan looking through rearview mirror. Seeing Thomas Sullivan's kind happy face. Momentarily flashing embarrassment on face. Dad. This small cotton jacket again using scissors. Cut open making ventilation. I'm sorry Dad. I think Sterling seems wants Dad to hold. How about Dad give Emily to me? Thomas Sullivan smiling oh alright. Grandchild misses Grandpa? Good. Old Sullivan not thinking much. Immediately reaching to hold Sterling. Jake Thompson raising eyebrows. Sophie Sullivan's move really is, though bit cruel but really vomiting on Dad is best. Just thinking finished. Sterling starting to make sounds. Next second, oh no. Thomas Sullivan and Jake Thompson Corporation, Chairman's office. David Hahn arrived very early. Along with Secretary Jong, 2 people waiting for Jake Thompson's appearance. Director Thompson coming to company. Really too unexpected. Also feeling extremely fortunate. 12:30 noon. Jake Thompson finally pushing door entering. After 10 minutes social chat. Director Thompson about new game plan. Already deployed according to your instructions. Currently step by step preparing scene building and main character graphics. First we must complete Big World. Estimated about 2 more months can release test version. Character modeling definitely premium among premiums. Meanwhile story background carefully selected from internet. Cooperating with senior experts for meticulous production. Internal rating very high. Jake Thompson secretly nodding, leaving to you I'm assured. How's Hero's achievement situation? David Hahn slightly lowering head, disappointed expression. Finally stammering out. Not very ideal. Unicorn already launched a game competing with Hero's achievement. Already listed. Because before I submitted design proposal. Moreover this type very easy to copy. I heavily suspect. But can't grasp evidence. This also Unicorn's common tactic. Revenue 2 months ago. Vaguely touched 500 million threshold. But this month probably cut in half. Cut in half meaning 250 million left. Damn still making money like that? Jake Thompson taking deep breath, not little either. Alright, you keep monitoring closely. Few days later Lily Evans will come to company discuss cooperation. You along with director Yi and others go together, small surprise there. Jake Thompson calculating. Bringing both new game and heroes achievement together onto Samsung devices. That's 2 positions. Third position, calculate later. By then 2 games will receive foreign users continuously registering and support, while domestic market almost monopolized by unicorn. Hard to shake. If damn really daring to risk. Then only way grabbing onto. Other big player in international smartphone market, Apple. But Apple's capability then. Unicorn. They make phones for simplicity, no ads. Closed ecosystem. On other side, Leger Corporation's meeting room packed with people. Employees from departments. From low to high level. All waiting for Sophie Sullivan's appearance. Shares in Jake Thompson's or Sophie Sullivan's hands. What's the difference? Heavens, talking money with family, why bother, anyone's same. Speaking plainly, Sophie Sullivan's position at Leger. No one can replace. Though normally everyone says CEO Sullivan cold. 3 feet of ice not from one day's cold. From bottom of heart, everyone respects and admires her. Hey guys say, will CEO Sullivan bring babies along? Crystallization of Brother Thompson and CEO Sullivan's love. Babies looks definitely worth anticipating. Photos posted on Friends Circle can't show much. Must see with own eyes to know. Just thinking already excited. Maybe CEO Sullivan happy brings them along? Whole room buzzing discussion until exactly 2 o'clock. Sophie Sullivan pushing door entering meeting room. Familiar presentation. Familiar room. Familiar faces. Sophie Sullivan gracefully walking onto stage. Beauty still as before. Indeed peak beauty. Just this time. Bringing mature woman's charm and temperament. She just slightly smiling. Enough to make auditorium wave. Haven't seen for a year, everyone worked hard. Chapter 477. Is there any match Little Wolf can win? Since transferring Leger shares to Jake Thompson, Sophie Sullivan really rarely came to company. Not because she didn't want to. But because pregnant, best limit moving around. Actually she really missed days working with everyone. No Western hostage dares doubt Jerusalem. Just like no one at Leger dares doubt Sophie Sullivan. This company since she took over and carefully protected. From when still an infant to growing strong and mature. Sophie Sullivan's role absolute. CEO Sullivan, long time no see. CEO Sullivan getting more beautiful. CEO Sullivan happy and fulfilled. Babies healthy growing fast. Everyone taking turns. Sending sincere blessings. Indeed, when Sophie Sullivan still at company. Everyone managed very strictly. Work serious. Regulations strictly implemented. Though harsh. But can't deny. They all became talents in their positions. Later even leaving Leger. Definitely excellent employees at any other company. Probably no one thought. All Leger employees. Like Jake Thompson and Little Wolf. Too redundant, each with own reasoning. This time I came mainly for year-end party. From beginning of year should give everyone bonuses. Also want to share few things. First saying small surprise. This year everyone's New Year bonus doubled. Sophie Sullivan gently smiling. This she already thought beforehand. Leger employees deserve this, though this year she wasn't present. But everyone still not slack, Leger's performance. Still developing steadily as usual. Double? Heavens. I must buy 11 Pro Max. This year New Year no need eating pickles, every meal has meat. CEO Sullivan forever goddess. You guys so shallow. Don't you realize? CEO Sullivan becoming mother. Smiles more than before? 2 beautiful heavens. Really envy Brother Thompson. Swan Lake Ocean City. Jake Thompson just arrived at Leger Company for year-end party. Thomas Sullivan went to Galaxy Plaza. Now at home only him. Along with 2 babies, wah wah wah. First cry is Sterling's. Second is Emily's. Jake Thompson now really having headache. No wonder normally Mary Lee and Susan Yang. Each person watching one baby. Indeed can't manage. This little guy. I just wanted change diaper. Just removed old one. Then you peed already. HMPH. Mom not home. You planning not respect dad? Jake Thompson laughing while muttering. Helping Sterling clean up. Change new diaper. While Emily seems hungry. He immediately running to room making warm milk. Baby girl hugging bottle gnawing immediately. Finally quiet. Jake Thompson sitting leaning on sofa. Sighing once. After two little ones both sleeping soundly. He then opening phone planning watch few short videos. Around 5 p.m. Sophie Sullivan probably coming back soon. But phone not yet opened. Jake Thompson interrupted by door knocking. Damn, who is it? Opening door seeing that person. Jake Thompson immediately stunned. Director Yi. Woman standing at door, if not Leaf Yi then who else? Just Jake Thompson sharply noticing. Leaf Yi's complexion somewhat panicked. What's wrong? Didn't I just go to Unity this afternoon? Inviting Leaf Yi into house. Jake Thompson thoughtfully making her cup of tea. At this time, Leaf Yi already taking out stack of documents placing on table. Jake, I'll be direct. These are documents New Elegance just sent. You look through. Documents from New Elegance making Jake Thompson pause slightly. Then immediately remembering. Exactly when previously linking two companies together. New Elegance's recent focus. Concentrating on cheap online short video platforms. This is wonderful era. Information shortening distance between people. Can help talented people get noticed. Help bad people receive punishment. Meanwhile also helping those really needing help. Receive more attention. Jake Thompson once instructed. If New Elegance discovers someone needing help. And confirms real situation. Then completely can directly contact Unity Foundation. Through Charity Foundation. Children in Northwest Desert Region? Jake Thompson's pupils slightly contracting. Following document opening continuing reading. Brothers and sisters online. Uncles and aunts. Hello everyone. I'm an ordinary elementary school student. From Northwest Desert Region. Currently we're having PE class. Today my turn recording short video. Let me introduce our school. Jake Thompson looking at accompanying images. Classroom built with mud bricks, could collapse anytime. Desks looking like discarded from Ocean City decades ago. Table legs propped with dirt. Makeshift nail marks everywhere. But whole classroom extremely clean. Then cafeteria with big rice pot. No equipment at all. Student saying daily food not delicious. But still can eat full. Road home long and lonely. Noon no one can go home. Student saying will study hard. Hope later leaving desert then return help this place. Jake Thompson slightly frowning, what do you think? Leaf Yi swallowing. Slightly sipping tea. Try helping kids improve material conditions first. Relying on our strength changing desert environment. Not realistic. Just letting them have better learning environment enough. Jake Thompson silent. Indeed, poor children must shine more. Helping kids have better learning conditions is must do. How much in charity account? Leaf Yi coughing lightly less than 200 million. Jake Thompson rubbing forehead, then. You tell Mike Wong transfer 2 million from Vista. Try contacting school to donate desks and books. That money not counting in fund. Consider my personal sponsorship. After that, you representing Charity Foundation post announcement. Student volunteers supporting Northwest Region. Each month receiving additional allowance. This way, can also improve teaching conditions there somewhat. After getting Jake Thompson's agreement and instructions. Leaf Yi simply looking at two babies briefly. Then leaving Swan Lake. Jake Thompson also immediately calling Mr. Wong. Telling him pay attention to. Improving Northwest Region environment issues. Evening after coaxing babies to sleep. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan hugging watching movie. Honey, little wolf calling you. Since Sterling was born, Jake Thompson turned off special ringtone for little wolf. That kid doesn't deserve being my son. CEO Wolf calling what's up. Other end sounding little wolf's happy voice brother Jake. Today I won dad's organized competition. Listen to me tell you. Jake Thompson after listening. Immediately sitting up. Without saying two words, turning on speaker. Meanwhile pulling Sophie Sullivan into arms. Signaling with excited eyes, wife quickly listen. This kid definitely calling to make us laugh. Okay, go ahead. Let me analyze for you. Whether that chestnut game worth effort. Chapter 478. Opening emergency fare in Ocean Harbor. Little Wolf immediately excited. Opening memory box. Then old man. Called me and 2 cousins over. Plus Little White too. That's right, Little White came home with me. Said each person buy 1 item. To fill his bedroom. Older cousin went first. Bought a cart of hay. Damn, brain not working yet. Room far from full. Younger cousin then. Bought a cart of foam. Also failed completely. Jake Thompson slightly nodding, he not agreeing with Little Wolf's words. Though 2 cousins didn't complete challenge. But at least what they bought reasonable, right? At Little Wolf's house. Jake Thompson thinking just reasonable is enough. Then what did Little White buy? That country bumpkin bought bunch of candles. You say isn't he stupid? Room so big. Candles definitely have places can't illuminate. He also failed completely. Jake Thompson continuing not agreeing with Little Wolf's words. Candles he also thought of. This completely counts as smart already. Though Little Wolf's room bit big. So what did you buy? Jake Thompson swallowing dryly. Silly brother Jake, you don't know. I walked around researching whole afternoon. Finally attracted by 1 item, snail noodles. There's a stall owner selling. Smell extremely strong. Makes delivery guys cry. I damn not saying much, bought 3 portions immediately. Carried straight home. Dad's room filled by me completely. You sure it's not filled by smell? Jake Thompson stunned. Little Wolf's mind really strange. Sophie dear, listen to husband. If can't hold back laughter just laugh. CEO Wolf not outsider anyway. After all we've mocked him countless times already. Actually compared to Little Wolf winning. Jake Thompson leaning toward his dad already conceding. After hanging up, Jake Thompson hugging Sophie Sullivan sleeping soundly. Sophie Sullivan sleeping until about 3 a.m. He getting up watching baby. Then lying down sleeping again, Jake Thompson didn't expect. Just closed eyes for an hour. Around 4 a.m., Sophie Sullivan waking him again. Saying Little Wolf calling again, brother Jake. Quickly come to Leger. This time I came home. Brought silk too. About 10 trucks. Initially everything arranged properly. Originally planned unloading here. Result just now secretary called me. Said can't contact loading workers. Seems like strike. You see, Jake Thompson immediately throat tightening. Initially planning scold Lil Wolf once. How can be serious matter? Oh dear, mouth itching again. Now I'm going out finding you. After hanging up, Sophie Sullivan worriedly glancing at Jake Thompson. What's wrong honey? Honey, this batch must enter production during day. Jake Thompson not wanting Sophie Sullivan worry. Gently pinching her soft cheek. Nothing wrong. Kid Little Wolf midnight not studying, out racing. Now caught. They calling parents, I'm going out to see. Sophie Sullivan smiling like blooming flowers. Obediently nodding yes honey go quickly. Don't worry about Sterling and Emily. I'm not sleepy yet. Wait dad wakes up I'll ask him watch. Then I'll go room rest. Jake Thompson sneaking out of house. Just getting in car calling Mike Wong. Using Vista Hotel's name. Post an announcement. See who currently available. For urgent large quantity cargo loading. Situation bit urgent. Those following Unity mostly gamers. Or industry competitors. While New Asia another field. Now just need find local Ocean City workers. Vista's announcement probably most effective. Alright CEO Thompson all do immediately. Just now only 4 a.m. Probability not high. Jake Thompson also understanding. Just do best effort. If really can't, then have to delay Leger's release schedule 1 day. Leger Group always operating at high speed. Just 1 day delay in operations. Will affect new product launch schedule. Damn, once delaying schedule many things happen. Media will crazily speculate. All kinds of weird rumors fabricated. Arriving at Leger building. Jake Thompson meeting Little Wolf. Brother Jake anyway? How about we just do it ourselves? Here 12 drivers plus S2. Working 2 days probably fine. Really helpless. Jake Thompson glaring. If normal day. Could call employees from companies to help. But now year end already. Besides factory basically everyone returned home for holiday. While factory workers. Daytime working on assembly line exhausted. Still calling them nighttime for loading. Haha. Jake Thompson feeling himself not that cruel yet. Right then phone vibrating twice. Call from Mike Wong, CEO Thompson. Ocean Harbor leading construction team coming over. Estimated about 5 to 6 minutes arriving at Leger building. Uncle Harbor. Jake Thompson's head buzzing. Indeed. 5 minutes later. He's seeing dark crowd approaching. All familiar faces. Leading is Ocean Harbor, haha. Little Jake also having trouble? Uncle Harbor arriving still on time, right? Behind him. About 70-80 worker brothers. Uncle Harbor, you saw Vista's announcement? Daytime work already very tiring, really. Troubling everyone. Ocean Harbor quickly waving hands. Face still bringing lucky smile. Little Jake, uncle saying what? Last rainstorm if not for you. These brothers of mine. Not sure still standing here intact. We're workers so understand gratitude more. I don't have talent, but these manual labor things. Just leave to us assured. Speaking is speaking. But when Jake Thompson learned. Initially Ocean Harbor and everyone had 5 a.m. train tickets. Because seeing Vista's announcement. Whole group cancelled tickets coming here to help. Instantly his heart feeling warm. Indeed, when bringing warmth to others. Eventually others will warm you back. This world never lacks good people. Every link connected by kindness. CEO Wong. This matter you tell Secretary Zhang investigate carefully. Recently did Leger offend any enemies? Suddenly can't contact, definitely not coincidental. This is personal vendetta, understand? No one would refuse. Such easy money making light work. Unless behind them someone pulling strings. Little Wolf laughing, hee hee, brother Jake, rest assured. I can somewhat guess in my heart. Tomorrow I'll take Lil White to destroy their nest. Damn it. They dare come to Leger to sabotage, really tired of living. The Little Wolf, Little White duo truly is powerfully destructive. Jake Thompson nodding repeatedly. Chapter 479. Falling down, this isn't my bedroom during daytime. The three Jake Thompson immediately returned to River City. Because New Year is approaching. Susan Young and Mr. Thompson went back to their hometown. Father-in-law stayed in River City. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan drove to the town. At this time at the Thompson village entrance. Several old ladies carrying chairs sitting at village gate. 2 of them still smoking pipes very stylishly. Ladies, have you heard? George's boy is bringing his wife home this year. We couldn't go to Jake Thompson's wedding. Old now, legs and arms too weak. This time must see with our own eyes. This is probably the village's strongest intelligence network. They probably know everything. In just a few days the whole village will know. Jake Thompson stopped the car at village entrance. Giving red envelopes to the old ladies. The whole village like one big family. All people who once held him as a baby. After a round of greetings. The whole group simultaneously turned their eyes to Sophie Sullivan. Oh my goodness. Indeed, like old Sikza kid said, truly. Jake's wife. Even prettier than movie stars on TV. Not just that, truly Jake's fortune. What are you ladies saying? Our Jake isn't bad either. Sophie Sullivan tugging Jake Thompson's sleeve. Face flushing red with embarrassment. From childhood to adulthood she'd heard many compliments. But now surrounded by 4 old ladies. Each compliment ringing continuously. Really embarrassing to death. Arriving at Jake Thompson's old house. Sophie Sullivan just like a curious baby. Pushing the stroller. Leading Emily and Sterling walking around looking. At this time River Thompson also came out to greet. This noon. The whole family will gather for a meal. Must have once like this every year. Happy siblings together. Perhaps because high school pressure too much. River Thompson wearing black frame glasses. Looking even more scholarly. Are you used to first high yet? Jake Thompson smiling asking. Initially. Principal arranged single room monitoring for a while. Now just like normal students. Also used to the differences so not strange anymore. This final exam already entered class top 20. Single room monitoring. Jake Thompson slightly stunned. Immediately understanding. Damn. Principal probably misunderstood River as his cousin. Maybe also afraid new students get harmed like before. Is doing this necessary? That's good then. River Thompson laughing innocently then carefully saying, brother. At school I hear many legends about you. When people hear I'm your cousin, heavens. I immediately became school's hot character, oh right. When can you help me get Luna Wan's autograph? I really admire her too. Jake Thompson helplessly shrugging. Looking at River Thompson suspiciously. Why is this cousin suddenly into idols? Following trends shouldn't be learned. Could Luna Wan have such strong appeal to boys this age? Actually looks pretty normal. Not even as beautiful as Sophie Sullivan. Study properly. Next time test in top 10. I'll call Luna Wan to come before you. Let you get autographs for a whole hour. River Thompson raising eyebrows. Indeed my brother, just like rumors say. Damn, first time hearing about getting autographs measured by time. By time, Jake Thompson's old rural house only has 2 big rooms, east and west. Everyone in east room chatting. Cigarette smoke quite thick, afraid affecting Sterling and Emily. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan moved to west room sitting waiting for meal. I ask you, do you know how to play games? I've smashed the retreat button already. Damn, I got addicted. Why are you yelling so loud? You guys really are nothing. Playing 2 hours still haven't won 1 match. Haven't seen people. Already heard voices. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan not yet entering. Already hearing in room. All sounds of kids arguing. Pushing door entering. Heavens. On bed 5 heads crowded together. Holding phones playing Heroes Achievement. The kids like not knowing someone entered. Still continuing to yell. Voice quite loud. Sterling and Emily seem unable to bear it. Wah wah crying up. Jake Thompson frowning. This won't do. He called several times. Kids still won't quiet down. Immediately went silent. Restoring old order, but seems must find a way. Dealing with elementary students. Jake Thompson suddenly bright idea. Approaching. Softly saying. Now shut up. Then snapping fingers once. Gifting hellfire. Damn. Next second room completely silent. 5 kids immediately pressing surrender. Throwing phones aside. Both hands raised up. Signaling surrender to Jake Thompson. So obedient like gods. Jake Thompson considered eye-opening. Said must keep word. Gift then really gift. After all just data. So until mealtime. 5 kids all very obedient. Especially listening to Jake Thompson. This meal Sophie Sullivan ate fullest ever. Can't count how many people picking food for her. Everyone reminding her eat more. Actually she felt quite awkward. Because many people couldn't remember what to call. But food in bowl getting more and more. All Jake Thompson's relatives. She didn't want anyone to lose face. Time passing. 3 days before New Year. Sterling and Emily. Under Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan's care. Developing very well. 2 4-month-old babies already know how to roll over. Heavens, babies know how to move themselves. Cool or what? That afternoon, while Sophie Sullivan taking advantage of nap, Jake Thompson decided take babies stroll around neighborhood. Oh, where are the little one's parents? Jake Thompson noticing. Father Sullivan and Mary Lee sitting on sofa. Out shopping already. Your mom planning cook grand dinner tonight. Improve the meal a bit. Thomas Sullivan explaining, what about her dad? Haha, probably out catching northwest wind again. Speaking of George's sprouts, Father Sullivan really doesn't miss any chance to mock. After Jake Thompson left house. Thomas Sullivan and Mary Lee continuing watching TV. Hey Mr. Sullivan. You and Mr. Thompson can't be peaceful few days? Let me worry less please. You just be gentle. Mr. Thompson won't make things difficult for you. Thomas Sullivan wanting nose crooked with anger. So in wife's eyes, I'm the one who likes causing trouble. Big injustice. Thomas Sullivan just about to argue. Then suddenly hearing loud noise from second floor. Thomas Sullivan and Mary Lee simultaneously startled. Sound coming from master bedroom. 2 hurriedly running upstairs. At this time in master bedroom. Sophie Sullivan dizzily sitting up from floor. Just now she woke up planning get out of bed. Unexpectedly slipped. Fell to ground. Really stupid indeed. Falling like this can still fall. Next second. Mary Lee and Thomas Sullivan rushing into Emily's room. What happened? Sophie Sullivan gently rubbing forehead. Calmly glancing at 2 people. Just fell once. Why so panicked? Suddenly she feeling surrounding space unfamiliar. Eyes looking around once. Slightly frowning looking toward Thomas Sullivan and Mary Lee. Voice carrying bit of coldness. When did our house get renovated? No wait, this isn't my bedroom. Chapter 480. Already married. I already gave him 2 children. Well, I must go to company. There's a very important plan. Must discuss with research department. Sophie Sullivan smoothing hair. Coldly finishing then walking toward door. But next second she stopped. Looking at clothes on her body. Pink rabbit pajamas. Sophie Sullivan stunned. When was this bought? Hey, Sophie, look at dad. Thomas Sullivan feeling must do something. Directly blocking daughter's way, sighing once. Right when Sophie Sullivan and he 4 eyes meeting. Curved eyebrows, Mr. Thomas Sullivan. Mary Lee also dazed. Raising hand showing 2 fingers, asking how many is this? Mary Lee completely speechless. Swinging hand slapping pushing Thomas Sullivan aside. That's your knee. Finishing then turning to look at Sophie Sullivan smiling pitifully. Sophie dear, look at the clock. Mom doesn't mean anything else. But do you have amnesia? Amnesia? Sorry I just slept well. Even if fell once wouldn't reach that point. What time is it now? Later than year and half from what I'm thinking. I slept that long? Too unreasonable. Sophie Sullivan's eyes glued to wall clock. Can't understand. Sophie, calm down a bit. Mom and dad also need to calm down. Seeing daughter's expression. Mary Lee almost 70-80% certain. Swallowing hard. Dragging Thomas Sullivan out of room. Just reaching hallway said, Hey Mr. Sullivan, you see? I guess our daughter really has amnesia. 1.5 years. Exactly time she loved our son-in-law. Oh heavens, what to do now? Thomas Sullivan rubbing temples. Sighing once. New year already and this happens. He also collecting his wild temperament. Placing hand on Mary Lee's shoulder as if comforting each other. Silent for about 3-4 minutes. Suddenly Mr. Thomas Sullivan eyes brightening. Hey wife. Actually, we can think differently. This isn't necessarily bad. Do you remember David Light? That guy has some research on amnesia. When drinking together he once boasted. He said all strange amnesia cases eventually will naturally recover. Sophie probably just few days. But with Jake, those 2. Maybe it's chance for emotions to explode. Mary Lee sighing. Sounds reasonable. But my heart still feels uncomfortable. Just finishing words. Thomas Sullivan already shaking head vigorously. Hey look. Now besides amnesia does Sophie have any other abnormalities? Still keeping cold appearance. Mind still sharp as before. Hey don't you want to see Jake? Court our daughter second time how long it takes. Right? People say very well. Thomas Sullivan speaking enthusiastically. Then pulled by Mary Lee's sleeve. He feeling something wrong. Immediately shutting mouth, not saying another word. Indeed behind him. Sophie Sullivan frowning, face vague. Pretending cold. Who's pretending cold? Jake, what does dad mean? Could it be in past year and half, I have boyfriend? Strange, with my personality, what kind of person would I love? Suddenly, a clean face appearing in her head. If calculating from remaining memory. Later still must discuss project plan with him. I'll go out for walk. Sophie Sullivan also not asking 2 more. Seems her husband not home. She also planning go out. To digest all information just learned. Thomas Sullivan and Mary Lee also not stopping. Silently agreeing immediately. Honestly speaking, this villa's decoration style really makes people like it. Exactly my taste. Seems this husband quite knows how to please me. Just thinking that. Sophie Sullivan already opening villa's main door. Next second, her eyes stopping at security guard in black uniform standing at door. Security guard also noticing Sophie Sullivan's look. Immediately turning bowing down. Bowing 90 degrees, loudly saying Madam. Good afternoon. Sophie Sullivan still in amnesia state. Always used to hearing people call her CEO Sullivan. Now suddenly being called, Madam. Small heart beating continuously. Face also gradually blushing. Amnesia is just Sophie's cold coat. Being torn again. Hello madam, are you going out? Security nervously asking. Being talked to by Sophie Sullivan. To him no different from receiving honor medal. This is richest man's wife. He then asking one more sentence, innocently guilty. No, not going out anymore. Sophie Sullivan slightly embarrassed. Secretly clenching small hands, after answering. Closing door with bang. She indeed planned going out. But now doesn't want to anymore. Woo woo, even security calls me madam. If going out walking around. Haha, just thinking already don't dare think further. Sophie Sullivan feeling herself can't accept yet. Then just stay home breathing steadily first. At this time Thomas Sullivan and Mary Lee also entering living room. Sophie not going out also good. Sterling probably coming back soon. To keep secret. Thomas Sullivan resolutely not mentioning Jake Thompson's name. Mom, Dad, do he and I love each other very much? How far have we developed? Thomas Sullivan waving hand. Smiling gently, just in love only. Sophie Sullivan breathing relief. Phew, though everything now bit strange. But just in love still has chance to salvage. Parents' reaction. She also feels assured, originally all pushing marriage. Just in love coming to boyfriend's house not strange. Just married already, had 2 kids. Thomas Sullivan slipping up, Sophie immediately getting angry. Speaking of dad's conversation level. Just in love, yet married, had 2 kids. If really amnesia year and half. Having baby takes 10 months. Doesn't that mean he and I together less than half year? Then I already pregnant? HMPH, what qualifications does he have? Sophie Sullivan snorting once, crossing arms, eyes glued toward main door. She wants to see what kind of man ultimately made her so crazy. Meanwhile, a bold thought arising in head. Could it be because parents pushed marriage too hard? So I really brought him home? Mary Lee looking through ground level window. Quietly discovering Jake Thompson's figure. Taking deep breath, softly telling Thomas Sullivan, "Hey Mr. Sullivan. Son-in-law is back." Thomas Sullivan's mouth corner slightly curling up. Few seconds later, door handle gently turned. Sophie Sullivan tightly squinting beautiful eyes. Her eyes fiercely locked on entrance position. Chapter 481. Jake Thompson. Before you kissed me every day. Just seeing a man wearing black down jacket. Inside light white hoodie. Paired with fitted jeans. Pushing baby stroller opening door entering. Long hair flowing. Naturally falling before firm eyebrows. Clean handsome face. Making people unable to look away. Youthful feeling overflowing. Too handsome really. This moment Sophie Sullivan frozen. Really Jake Thompson? Heavens ha ha ha. Remembering when Jake Thompson came interview at company. She was person directly reviewing resume. Immediately. Attracted by that handsome face. Back then frequently pushed marriage by parents. Sophie really just wanted find anyone to be done. Once had intention accidentally contacting Jake Thompson. Not sure if like or not. But definitely have good feelings. Just now still thinking if really Jake Thompson. Then not unable to accept either. After all. Oh heavens my baby. If peeing must say something. Jake Thompson seeing wife and parents. Sitting on sofa. Not thinking much. Just frowning while walking muttering. Running straight into first floor bathroom. 1 minute later. He taking out new diaper. And clothes to change for Emily. Mom, when going out I didn't notice. Emily not wearing diaper. Now pad all wet. Later still need wipe her body. But now she's sleeping. How about mom hold her to room watch a bit? Jake Thompson while asking Mary Lee. Looking exactly like authentic diaper dad. Sterling also sleeping? Little Jake, just take them upstairs to bedroom. Mom will watch them sleep. You come down talk with dad. Uncle has something wants tell you. Jake Thompson nodding, pushing baby stroller toward stairs. Suddenly like remembering something. Turning head staring at Sophie Sullivan. Raising eyebrows smiling. Even drawing a small star with hand. Good wife wait for me a bit, I'll come down immediately. This thing, too childish already. Sophie Sullivan wrinkling nose. Heart can't help muttering. In her still defining Jake Thompson as company employee. Thinking he only knows doing projects. Didn't expect taking care of children also so good. Then her life before probably quite good right? But why feeling so childish like this? Even she herself didn't realize. Mouth corner unconsciously curling up slight curve. Like soft spring willow, extremely beautiful. Sitting not far is Mr. Thomas Sullivan. His eyebrows raising strongly. Could this be sealed deal already? His daughter before just pretending cold only. Seems already sealed deal long ago. I already said, I'm not amnesiac, I knew long ago. Clearly just pretending cold only. 10 minutes later. Jake Thompson stepping downstairs with leisurely pace. Walking straight to sofa. Plop sitting down beside Sophie Sullivan. Smelling light fragrance on wife's body. He feeling extremely refreshed mood. Without saying 2 words. Turning head kissing lightly on that beautiful smooth face. Not dreaming right? Sophie Sullivan whole body like exploding. Feeling wetness on cheek. Head buzzing crackling. Whole face showing big question mark, what are you doing? Meeting then kissing immediately? Even if husband and wife. Should have process right? My dad still sitting over there. Suddenly. Sophie Sullivan noticing Thomas Sullivan's expression. Calm as water, he definitely. Jake Thompson's kiss just now. Already seen by dad. But honestly Thomas Sullivan's expression now. No different from too familiar already type. What's this? Wife kiss me back once. This afternoon you slept so long, don't miss me at all? Jake Thompson slightly frowning. He seeming to notice Sophie bit strange. Why being kissed once still feeling wrong? Even has dragon beard? Come here, I have small matter want tell you. Jake Thompson nodding. Also not thinking much about Sophie Sullivan's strangeness. Thinking probably she just woke up still dazed. Unconsciously placing hand on Sophie Sullivan's thigh. Even gently pinching once. Dad, what's the matter? Thomas Sullivan looking at Jake Thompson's action. Then looking at daughter's frozen expression. Swallowing hard. Carefully sitting closer to one side. Putting arm around Jake Thompson, softly saying, hey Jake. This matter might shock you. But you must calmly listen. Cough cough. Sophie seems having some health problems. Jake Thompson slightly stunned, immediately using system comprehensive check for Sophie. Body completely healthy. No problems at all, turning back looking at Mr. Sullivan's expression. Jake Thompson momentarily feeling bit confused. Mr. Sullivan showing that knowing expression again. Probably not big matter right? What do you mean dad? Thomas Sullivan shrinking neck. Sophie has amnesia, probably about year and half. Specifically you two calculate yourselves. This dad won't interfere. So then. Jake. Dad must go upstairs see grandchildren. Thinking so pitiful heavens. Finishing Mr. Sullivan running straight. This place he really doesn't dare stay another second. He saw it. His daughter completely no resistance to Jake Thompson. At this rate, probably later too will show affection before him again. Oh that evil thing, still not running quickly. Jake Thompson sitting on sofa. Turning to look at Sophie. Then glancing at. His hand placed on her thigh. Heart calculating time, year and half, that's right. Understood. CEO Sullivan has amnesia. He embarrassedly scratching nose. Jake Thompson feeling don't know how to speak. Unconsciously blurting out one sentence wife. How about you kiss me once? Maybe we'll remember everything. Sophie Sullivan face blushing red. Pouting turning head elsewhere. Not complying. That's her last bit of pride. Please. I really have no other way, not to mention rice already cooked. Now already eaten everything. Besides, she originally already somewhat liked Jake Thompson. If can remember then too good. Even if can't remember. Also not unable to accept. Jake Thompson, I ask you, before did I often kiss you? Kissed every day. Jake Thompson slightly smiling. Just now he spent 10,000 bonding points. Opening system dialogue. Sophie's condition just temporary. Probably 2-3 days will recover. Moreover, this little girl's current appearance quite interesting. Of course, wife, though you don't remember. But I can help you recall, right? You must have clear understanding of yourself. You are a female hooligan. Just seeing me. That little mouth never stops. Hugging me gnawing all day. Sophie Sullivan pouting softly saying don't believe. Enchanting eyes glancing at Jake Thompson once, raising eyebrows asking. Then you say where did I usually kiss you? Jake Thompson startled, stunned. Inhaling cold breath. Sophie probably means on face, right? Chapter 482. Sophie opening clothes to breastfeed. You kissed so much. How can I remember all? Hey wife, how about this? Jake Thompson squinting, smiling. Pointing at his nose. Both cheeks. Forehead then lips. You always kiss these places. How about trying one kiss each place? See which feels most familiar. Then won't you know where you usually kiss? Sophie Sullivan widening beautiful eyes, not knowing how to refute. Hearing Jake Thompson saying continuously feels unreasonable. But thinking carefully also has some logic. Really speechless, HMPH. I don't want to know anymore. Also Jake Thompson. How about these days you just call me CEO Sullivan? I'm still not used to this address. Let me adapt 2 days. Sophie Sullivan clenching small hands softly saying. Actually hearing him call also sounds pleasant. Just still bit unfamiliar. Why must call CEO Sullivan? Jake Thompson raising eyebrows smiling saying, wait for you 2 days? No way, if you remember. Then how can I take advantage anymore? You work at Leger. I'm Leger's chairman, you know. Though I'm your husband. But you calling me CEO Sullivan doesn't lose anything. Jake Thompson rubbing forehead, oh right. My wife has amnesia. Then let me spread some knowledge. Your shares in Leger. Already all transferred to my name. How about you call me CEO Thompson? Shares all transferred to Jake Thompson? Impossible. I would do that? Sophie Sullivan's eyes full of question marks. Pursing lips twice. Still can't understand the whole story. Annoyed. Grinding teeth, face blushing red. Then what do I usually call you? Jake Thompson laughing hee. Call daddy of course. Not wrong at all, though usually rarely said out. But actually, Sophie still often calls like that, especially in some special circumstances. When doing special things. Jake Thompson feeling himself saying completely right. Sophie Sullivan can't believe it. Then I'll just call you CEO Thompson 2 more days. But you should also call me CEO Sullivan. After all, I already transferred shares to you. But currently I'm still your wife. Yours is also mine, right? Jake Thompson stroking her head. Laughing indulgently, not right. I won't call. I'll just call wife. Even if you can't call. I still can call. Wife, 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 do you love me? Usually you just cling to me saying, honey, I love you. Why like this now? Hurry up. Today haven't said that sentence yet. Sophie Sullivan's neck turning red. His eyes too indulgent. Like indulging a child. No, must be a little princess. In moment, prideful nature rising. Sophie resisting, I don't need to know. You must call me CEO Sullivan. Don't need much, just 2 days okay? Jake Thompson sticking tongue out. Making ugly face, wife I don't want to. Wife, wife, wife immediately after. Sophie immediately standing up, clenching small fist planning hit Jake Thompson. Unexpectedly foot slipping once, falling into Jake Thompson's arms. Right then villa door pushed open. George Thompson and Susan Young returning. Both just seeing scene on sofa. Immediately simultaneously turning heads. Just coming home seeing this. Both happy and annoyed. Sophie Sullivan also sneaking glance. Probably these are Jake Thompson's parents, right? Greeting calling mom dad. Can't call now. Calling uncle aunt also not appropriate. Just pretend not seeing anything. Just like that, CEO Thompson, are you okay? Wife, I'm fine. Just you pressing on me making me bit hard to breathe. George Thompson and Susan Young shaking heads walking straight upstairs. Just arriving home. Already fed bowl of dog food by son and daughter-in-law. Also feeling very happy. Two now also know how to be affectionate. On sofa still calling each other CEO Thompson. Really my son and daughter-in-law. George Thompson loudly saying, stop dawdling, hurry upstairs. Old Sullivan called saying important matter. Must say immediately. Susan Young worriedly interrupting George Thompson. That's right, two just finished working. Planning eat out then return. Unexpectedly Thomas Sullivan called directly. Saying return quickly. Big matter. Both without saying 2 words got in car returning immediately. George Thompson. This damn old Sullivan. not saying clearly from beginning. If I don't hear 1 2 3, I'll grab knife chop him. Pushing door. Emily and Sterling sleeping soundly. Shush, go outside to talk. Mary Lee signaling with hand, pointing toward door. 4 people entering study together. Thomas Sullivan recounting Sophie Sullivan's amnesia. George Thompson and Susan Young after hearing looking at each other. Old Sullivan, you sure? Now Sophie really has amnesia? Not that George Thompson and Susan Young don't believe. But seen just now, seen with own eyes, really makes people unable to associate with amnesia. Amnesia to point never loved little Jake. Yet just half hour later already developed to this point. Don't know how far will progress now. Thomas Sullivan head wanting to explode. Difficultly telling truth once, yet no one believes. On sofa, Sophie hugging little Jake biting. Half hour later, Emily and Sterling simultaneously waking up. Making soft tender cries. Hungry, want milk. Wife, go upstairs breastfeed, oh right. CEO Sullivan, please go upstairs breastfeed. Jake Thompson deliberately laughing teasingly. Sophie Sullivan wrinkling pink nose. Quickly walking upstairs. Thinking back, she hasn't looked carefully at what her children look like. Really feeling bit irresponsible, when she saw 2 babies. Curved eyebrows, slightly smiling, so adorable. CEO Thompson, what are their names? A mother asking. Father children's names. If didn't know Sophie Sullivan has amnesia. Would probably become nighttime strange story. Sterling and Emily. Sophie Sullivan satisfied looking at 2 babies. But soon frowning. CEO Thompson, why do kids keep crying? Jake Thompson helplessly shrugging, you try thinking. Why did you come up here? Sophie Sullivan pouting thinking, oh right, breastfeeding. Wait. Doesn't that mean I have to undress? Next second, she looking at Jake Thompson, CEO Thompson still here. How about you go outside first? Jake Thompson nodding, okay. Finishing then turning leaving bedroom. Immediately after pushing door entering again, just avoiding a bit. CEO Thompson, enough wife, don't be shy anymore. 2 kids almost starving, besides you have amnesia. If I'm not here, how to breastfeed? Jake Thompson grinning widely, face looking very cunning. Take off clothes quickly. This sentence sounds somehow strange. Chapter 483. Daily work, massaging Jake Thompson's shoulders. Then you turn around first. Sophie Sullivan's face blushing red. At this time she really bit unaccustomed. Or already accepted in heart. But mouth still stubborn. Please CEO Thompson, I'm your wife. Between us don't dawdle anymore. Let me help you undress. Between husband and wife, what's there to be shy about? Jake Thompson not saying another word. Reaching toward Sophie Sullivan's shoulders. Posture very like preparing to undress for her. Sophie Sullivan like panicked little rabbit. Immediately shaking head, let me undress myself. Americans always have compromise. For example, if you say this room too dark. Want to open skylight, definitely will be opposed. But if you say want to demolish whole roof, they'll willingly negotiate with you. Final result will make you very satisfied. Because agreed to make skylight. After a while of awkwardness, Sophie Sullivan finally undressed half clothes. Revealing fair tender shoulders. Shoulders soft like raising fish. Looking beautiful everywhere. How to breastfeed. Emily and Sterling just making sounds. Sophie Sullivan anxiously breastfeeding. Not paying attention to Jake Thompson's gaze. Let me kiss once. Jake Thompson smack. Kissing Sophie Sullivan's collarbone. Not taking advantage is stupid. Not taking wife's advantage. What kind of man anymore? Being surprised. Sophie Sullivan jumping. Mouth preparing to scream shyly. But before saying anything, Jake Thompson already serious again like nothing happened. Just seeing him holding Emily with one hand. Later you just hold Emily like this. Then bring baby's mouth close to there. Our daughter will naturally know how to suck. Son also same. As for why Emily sucks first. Jake Thompson secretly smiling not saying, ladies first. This sudden change. Making Sophie Sullivan caught off guard. This guy changes face really fast. Now looking so serious like this. If I still get angry. Then making mountain out of molehill. Just one kiss, nothing big. Thinking Sophie Sullivan starting serious. Following Jake Thompson's guidance. So, Emily got first feeding after mom's amnesia. Feeling tingly, but not uncomfortable. Seems before already used to it. 10 minutes later both babies full. Sophie Sullivan softly breathing out. Soft curved eyebrows. Peach blossom eyes extremely charming. She smoothing long hair. Then seeing Jake Thompson doing something at table. CEO Thompson, what are you doing? Making formula. Now kids not always breastfeeding. Next time giving formula is fine. I think just now too didn't eat much. Probably hungry later. Making ready keeping warm first. Saves trouble later. Jake Thompson patiently explaining. Sophie Sullivan obediently nodding. But still couldn't suppress curiosity in heart. She standing up gently walking behind Jake Thompson. Afraid of disturbing his actions. Carefully observing how he makes formula. So this is how to make formula. If you want to hug then just hug. It's my husband, nothing to be shy about. Jake Thompson sensing someone standing behind. Not turning his head, just smiling and saying. Sophie Sullivan after amnesia. This appearance is also quite adorable. Who wants to hug you? I'm just learning how to make formula, okay. After all, still don't know when. I'll remember again. If the babies are hungry I should know how to. Jake Thompson turning his head, pointing at the bottle beside. Then you've learned already, right? This is Sterling's bottle, I haven't made it yet. CEO Sullivan watched for so long. Why not practice right away? They say reading 1,000 times isn't as good as doing once. Sophie Sullivan wrinkling her pretty nose. Make it then, I watched very carefully just now. Give it here, let me do it. She taking the bottle, and formula already prepared. In her head remembering each of Jake Thompson's movements. Trying to follow each step exactly. But seems the result wasn't as expected. Wrong. Should use slightly cooler water, too hot water isn't good. Too little formula powder, add a bit more. Don't let your hands shake. Jake Thompson's voice always ringing in Sophie Sullivan's ears. Until finally, he decisively hugging her from behind. Holding hands teaching bit by bit. Oh my silly wife, how can this be difficult for you? 3 minutes later. When Jake Thompson looking again at Sophie's pretty face. Seeing her face already blushing red. Jake Thompson immediately blurting out 3 questions, really? Just making formula and blushing? Wife you have amnesia. Still can't escape the nickname Sophie Shy. Seems this shyness is ingrained in the bones. Sophie Sullivan grinding teeth stomping feet. Lightly frowning. Eyes wandering glancing at floor. Could also be glancing at Jake Thompson. I'm not shy. Just now when you hugged me from behind. Something kept rubbing against me. Because Sophie Sullivan has amnesia. Afraid she's not used to taking care of babies at night. So tonight. The 2 little ones given to Susan Yong and Mary Lee. Each person watching one, while Jake Thompson is facing a rather awkward situation. What is this girl doing on the bed? Hey CEO Sullivan, what are you doing with that bed barrier? Just seeing the big 3-meter bed. Blocked across the middle by Sophie Sullivan with a row of stuffed animals. She placing the last animal. Then looking up at Jake Thompson squinting. CEO Thompson, I'm thinking like this. They say if friendship lasts long, why must be together morning and night, right? Didn't you say after amnesia 2 days will recover? So these days, you temporarily accommodate my feelings a bit. Let's not do those embarrassing things, okay? Jake Thompson helplessly shrugging, all right. But without hugging me you won't be able to sleep. Don't blame me for not warning you first. Sophie Sullivan mischievously laughing, no way. I can sleep. Jake Thompson rubbing temples, hope so. Wife has spoken so how dare disobey. He nodding agreeing with her. Next second, she diving under covers. Clearly preparing to sleep position. If normal times, Jake Thompson would surely be very touched. But now wife has amnesia. He curving lips smiling, patting bed. CEO Sullivan. Don't sleep yet, you haven't done daily work. Sophie Sullivan poking head out, pouting. Company shares all transferred to you. What work do I still need to do? Don't want, you do it. I'm sleeping first, good night CEO Thompson. Jake Thompson pointing at his shoulder. This work isn't that kind. You need to massage my shoulders. Chapter 484. Sophie, just call him Old Wong. Sophie Sullivan's eyes suddenly widening. Shoulder massage is daily work? Are you joking with me? But looking at Jake Thompson's serious expression. And seems his shoulders really bit sore. This afternoon while you were sleeping. I took the babies out playing all day. Must be very tired already. Alright, then you sit properly. She agreed. Don't know if persuaded, or reflexively nodding. Jake Thompson laughing happily. Sitting firmly at bed edge. Waiting for Sophie Sullivan to come close. Then naturally placing big hand on his thigh. Showing deliberate intent. What? Touching legs is illegal. White long straight smooth legs like these, right? These legs can look at forever without getting bored. Whatever. Sophie Sullivan muttering. Not bothering where Jake Thompson's hand is placed anymore. Let him be. Fair, delicate, slender hands. Gently massaging Jake Thompson's shoulders. Is this pressure okay? CEO Thompson. Shift left bit more, bit lacking force, that's right. How about this? Okay for now. Adding right foot would be even better. 10 minutes later. Jake Thompson lying down on bed. Can't help exclaiming, so comfortable. He turning head looking at Sophie Sullivan. Laughing indulgently, this skill of yours. Give me few more days like this. I'll arrange for you. To be Leger Corporation Chairman's personal secretary. How about it? Secretary Sullivan only serving me, okay. Clearly that's my company. This guy saying without any shame. Quickly give me pillow to serve you. Sophie Sullivan throwing him a body pillow. Annoyed lying down on bed. Though separated by row of stuffed animals. But two people still talking non-stop. 11 p.m. Sophie Sullivan suddenly discovering Jake Thompson already asleep. She annoyed. Why am I not sleepy at all? Oh no, specifically very sleepy. But just can't fall asleep. Feeling like something missing. Could it be like Jake Thompson said? Not hugging him can't sleep? Should I remove these stuffed animals? Then pretend sleeping, secretly crawl over. Haha, but can't. Isn't that slapping my own face? But he's asleep, probably won't know. Sophie Sullivan's face flashing hint of mischief. She using small delicate feet. Kicking away stuffed animal beside. Then pretending to turn pulling covers. Sweeping remaining ones to other side, hee hee. Now can crawl over. Other side Jake Thompson trying not to laugh. What sleep? Not sleepy at all. Just pretending to sleep. To see what Sophie Sullivan planning to do. If known earlier, shouldn't have been stubborn at beginning. Now deserves to be taught a lesson. Jake Thompson thinking so, while Sophie Sullivan crawling over. He pretending to yawn long. Then sitting up stretching shoulders. Indeed as expected, Sophie Sullivan immediately pretending to sleep. If didn't know the truth. Would think it's real. Jake Thompson laughing indulgently. Pretending puzzled muttering, huh. Why are these stuffed animals all messed up? Must be when sleeping I kicked them around. Wife having amnesia. Tomorrow morning seeing will be slightly annoyed. Let me tidy up then. Saying is doing. Jake Thompson tiptoeing out of bed. Arranging stuffed animals. A long blanket edge between two people. Finally gently patting Sophie Sullivan's back. Pretending surprised. Today not teasing me and sleeping so well. You're almost asleep too. Sleep well. Just painstakingly messed up pile of stuffed animals. Now being tidied up by him again. So annoying Sophie Sullivan wanting to cry but can't. Now if she wants to crawl into Jake Thompson's arms. Must wait for him to sleep first. Then secretly remove stuffed animals and quietly crawl over. Perhaps heaven also feeling sorry. New Year's Eve approaching. Thunder rumbling in night sky. Sudden thunder making Sophie Sullivan's hair stand on end. She's slightly scared. Not long after outside raining heavily. Accompanied by rumbling thunder. Quadruple A Sophie Sullivan couldn't help crying out. Right after she feeling blanket pulled lightly. Stuffed animals falling to ground rustling. Jake Thompson propping one hand on blanket saying come lie with me. So he still hasn't slept. So all those tricks earlier were deliberate? So hateful. Sophie Sullivan pouting complaining. But still obediently crawling into Jake Thompson's arms. River City weather really changes fast. When Jake Thompson wakes up still raining. Atmosphere gloomy. He can't help muttering middle of winter without snow. River City really not as good as other places. Even people going to work look stiff. CEO Thompson good morning not long after. Sophie Sullivan also drowsily opening eyes. Actually she woke up early. Just still thinking about last night. Seems lying in Jake Thompson's arms. Feeling very secure. Not just safe. But also feeling warm, extremely comfortable. Because no memory. So planning to wait for Jake Thompson to wake then secretly wake too. After all last night's matter bit embarrassing. But she discovering Jake Thompson has no intention of getting out of bed. Like waiting for something. Jake Thompson pointing beside himself what for? Sophie Sullivan confused. Kiss me. Daily morning greeting. You can't cheat okay, Secretary Sullivan be good. This Secretary Sullivan name sounds familiar. Every day? Then if today I don't want to? I don't. Sophie Sullivan not finishing prideful words. Already feeling warm kiss on lips. Right after Jake Thompson stroking her head. Considering you have amnesia. Today let me take initiative. Get up for breakfast. After breakfast, Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan. Sitting on sofa. Emily and Sterling full. Sleeping soundly. George Thompson and 3 other adults upstairs playing mahjong. Suddenly someone ringing villa doorbell. Jake Thompson squinting. Tisk. Coming to visit in such heavy rain? Doesn't look like good person. Opening door. Jake Thompson seeing little Lee accompanying. Is William Wong dressed casually? Why did you come here? Really, coming without bringing anything, come in. It's cold outside. William Wong rolling eyes. Without saying word walking straight into house. Little Lee still maintaining politeness. Jake Thompson waving, seems like acquaintance. Sophie Sullivan lightly biting red lips. Also standing up going to door to greet. Right when seeing William Wong. She feeling familiar but can't remember name. Desperately winking signaling Jake Thompson, CEO Thompson. Who is this? What should I call? Jake Thompson immediately understanding Sophie Sullivan's meaning. Laughing cheerfully, all acquaintances. No need for formalities. Just call him Old Wong. Sophie Sullivan clenching small fists. Showing sweet smile, Old Wong. Good morning. Quickly come sit inside. Chapter 485. Big shot William Wong. I don't want to be sued. What did Sophie call me? Old lady Wong. Oh my god. This is really crazy. William Wong frowning. Staring at Jake Thompson. Big shot Wong. Sophie has amnesia. Not recognizing you as normal. As for old lady Wong matter. She probably misunderstood my meaning. Don't mind it. Jake Thompson also almost bursting out laughing. Laughing then explaining. But this explanation, looking anyway seems weak. After knowing William Wang's identity. Sophie Sullivan suddenly remembering. She once saw him on news. Heavens, what did I call him just now? Old lady Wong. William Wong saying has matter wants to discuss privately with Jake Thompson in study. No matter what Sophie Sullivan won't follow. In study, Jake Thompson straightforwardly saying speak. Actively coming to find me, what's the matter? William Wong shrugging shoulders. Naturally making 2 cups of tea. Giving Jake Thompson 1 cup, don't rush. Drink hot tea first. Jake Thompson asking how much is this tea per box? Old Wong probably doesn't know, right? Casually making like that's right. This is 500 yuan per cup from my house. People say, many things just differ by 1 second. Just 1 second late. Item wanted to buy sold out. Concert tickets sold out. William Wong now deeply understanding. Just swallowing this tea 1 second late. Could save 500 yuan. Kid, now you're extorting even me? From now on Unity's products. I'll requisition them all. Jake Thompson eyes widening. Damn, this person playing dirty. Already greedy still robbing openly. Old Wong, I remember you still owe me a favor. Talking nonsense for 5 minutes. William Wong finally stating purpose. Because he discovered talking. Never advantageous before Jake Thompson. Jake kid, you remember last year's heavy rain in coastal area? This time River City also heavy rain. Actually essentially the same. All unpredictable phenomena. Heavy rain suddenly arriving. If I wasn't in River City this time. Probably couldn't mobilize support forces in time. Think about it, if this happens in other cities. And government team lacks experience. Might cause major disaster. Jake Thompson after hearing understanding immediately, aha. Planning to steal my stuff again, right? He can't forget. Last year William Wong once using reason that Unity developed rainfall measurement device. And predicted heavy rain. Probably targeting that again now. What coincidence, device provided by system. He really seriously developed through system. I swear, I've secretly sacrificed too much for host. 3 months later I'll give you complete technology. That's what you mean, right? Jake Thompson actually quite willing. That technology selling roughly can earn 10 figures. But if bought by individual or company, then brought effect, won't be that great. Giving to William Wong same as giving to government. Can prevent more disasters. After all, he's not lacking that bit of money. Currently money enough for him and Sophie Sullivan. And 2 kids to spend comfortably. We're not dreaming of becoming world billionaires. Jake kid, you're getting smarter, rest assured. This time price definitely will satisfy you. Jake Thompson if *** the system. But whatever, it's fine. After briefly discussing few important matters with William Wong. Jake Thompson feeling bit suspicious. Hey old Wong. This morning you have nothing to do? Why have time sitting here chatting with me? William Wong raising eyebrows. Laughing cheerfully, to negotiate with you. I deliberately cleared half morning. Now you agreeing so easily. Messing up all my plans. Going home also just idle. Have time to chat with you kid. Jake Thompson lightly coughing once. Acting very serious, big boss. This matter I think we still need to continue discussing. Rest. Can this word come from a big shot's mouth? You said so. Then we must help you. Not let you rest is right. Please I beg. William Wong rolling eyes wildly. Jake Thompson laughing hee, just joking for fun. Big shot like you usually so busy. Resting half day what's wrong? Treating you like robot? Your salary isn't little. Still need to say, your salary must be very high. Big shot, free now. Let's go play mahjong. William Wong taking deep breath, must admit. This Jake really knows how to entice. Right time should relax a bit, let's go. Jake Thompson smiling calling Sophie Sullivan upstairs. George Thompson and 3 others seeing William Wong. All shocked. Playing mahjong with Big Shot. Finally table decided as Jake Thompson. Sophie Sullivan. Thomas Sullivan and William Wong, exactly 4 people. Jake kid, how much are we playing for? William Wong asking indifferently. 1 billion betting 10 billion soft currency not RMB. William Wong, are you doing comedy? Really, 1 billion betting 10 billion. Who can afford that? Jake Thompson glaring once, glancing at Sophie Sullivan. Then glancing at Thomas Sullivan. Leger Corporation after all still Sophie Sullivan's. So you see Big Shot. Assets hundreds of billions. Father Sullivan needless to say. Galaxy Mall you know the scale. As for me, how much money I have? You probably know better than me. I think 1 billion betting 10 billion. 3 of us playing casually is fine. William Wong squinting. Feeling just attacked. Really wanting to scold Jake Thompson few sentences. But seems what he said not wrong. These 3 really can play casually. Little Lee don't laugh. William Wong frowning scolding softly. Of course finally didn't play that big. Because old Wong said 4 people sitting together. Technically is gambling. Though Jake Thompson believes. Old Wong won't harm friends for work. But who can be sure? So at 11 a.m. dispersed. William Wong with glorious record losing 10,000 yuan retreating. After he left, Jake Thompson squinting laughing. Turning asking George Thompson dad. How long did you record? George Thompson wiping cold sweat 5 minutes lost. You watch yourself. Son really getting stranger. Even telling dad to record mahjong highlight scenes. Planning to keep for watching later? Jake Thompson laughing hee. This round really peak. When old Wong let me win big. Immediately sending video to William Wong. With line of text. Old Wong. You don't want me to report illegal gambling, right? Hee. Another debt added Big Shot. You don't want Sophie to sue you, right? Hee hee. Favor det +1, after lunch preparing to breastfeed. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan taking Emily Sterling back to bedroom. Right moment Sophie Sullivan picking up Emily. Little girl immediately wah wah crying. Vaguely making sounds like mama. Jake Thompson immediately excited. Oh God, my daughter knows how to call people. Master Joe once said, already calling mama. Then calling daddy how far away? Chapter 486. Grabbing all pro version plot. Of course not far. Every day we teach carefully like this. Sterling. Emily. Look at daddy's mouth, say da da. Children first will learn calling mama. This beyond debate. But actually due to subconscious influence. Children's learning ability very strong. So just need Jake Thompson teaching 2 daily. Repeating many times. Believe not long. They'll know calling daddy. I swear, if can call out sound. Then really life's peak. Come on CEO Thompson. Today seems won't work hee hee. My baby's still closer to mama. Sophie Sullivan mischievously laughing again. Even using white hand patting Jake Thompson's back. Looking like comforting. But looking anyway seems showing off. Speaking of feelings. Jake Thompson remembering again. When young, Susan Young and George Thompson once asked him classic question. Little Jake, do you like daddy more or mommy more? Even now. Remembering Jake Thompson still twitching mouth corner. That question. Exactly 100 years unsolvable problem for men today. Mom or wife like getting IV drip? Really hard to answer. Who thought up this question heavens? Oh my grandchild. Grandpa knows calling people. Quick let me see. Thomas Sullivan butting in. Don't push me. I'm grandpa should see first. Based on what grandpa better than maternal grandpa? Then later. We'll just wait asking Emily and Sterling like maternal grandpa. Or paternal grandpa. Jake Thompson curling lips saying see? Just mentioned and came immediately. 2 old men please stop bothering my son and daughter. Having people help watch children. Jake Thompson and Sophie both very willing. Taking this chance quietly crawling to bed to rest. On other side, Mr. Sullivan's face bright with smiles. Looking left and right at Emily and Sterling. Occasionally chuckling. Sterling, Emily, call maternal grandpa, maternal grandpa, maternal grandpa. Thomas Sullivan probably also wants to be called. After all this is what he's hoped for many years. Current mood must be called indescribably anxious. Wah wah eh. 2 babies babbling randomly. Not paying attention to Thomas Sullivan at all. Or maybe babies understand, but haven't learned repeating pronunciation. Indeed bit difficult, but Mr. Sullivan not giving up. Maternal grandpa, maternal grandpa. Babies call please. Emily and Sterling, still just babbling meaningless sounds. Pronunciation from maternal grandpa. 10,000 miles away. However George Thompson, standing beside Thomas Sullivan. Suddenly inhaling cold air. He feeling now can grab some advantage. People say having advantage not taking is fool. Hee hee. George Thompson glancing at Jake Thompson, eyes sparkling. Hey son. Should grab this advantage a bit? Jake Thompson squinting, slightly raising eyebrows. Dad do what you want. Do as you please. As long as later anything is dad's fault. Maternal grandpa, maternal grandpa, maternal grandpa. Thomas Sullivan still trying hard. Suddenly George Thompson patting his shoulder. Mr. Sullivan frowning standing up. Turning head looking at Mr. Thompson suspiciously. Before speaking. George Thompson already stroking his head. Good child be good, maternal grandpa here. Want candy? Grandpa take you by. At this time on bed, Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan. Both frozen. CEO Thompson. Why do I feel our 2 dads have bit of chemistry? What the hell happening before eyes? Jake Thompson not understanding. He knowing his dad wants advantage from Mr. Sullivan. But thought just joking. Who knew really stroking head? This action exactly like coaxing children. Thomas Sullivan's face also full of panic. Taking advantage for real. Really unbelievable. Right after he bursting out laughing twice. Then turning leaving room. 3 people in room now 6 eyes confused. Mr. Sullivan ran away? Something wrong. Logically speaking. He should think way to take back advantage right? Wife, Listen to me. Abnormal things definitely have reasons. Follow and see, go. Sophie Sullivan and Jake Thompson immediately leaving bed. Hurrying out of bedroom. Hiding behind stairs. Just seeing Mr. Sullivan. Walking straight into first floor storage room. 1 minute later. Thomas Sullivan coming out, wearing huge full armor set. Sophie Sullivan swallowing hard. CEO Thompson. Why is my dad so cool now? Jake Thompson shaking head. Sophie. Let me explain. That's equipment your dad planning to use beating Mr. Sullivan. I understand now. Mr. Sullivan got smart now. Encountering strange things must be suspicious. Taking advantage stealing father-in-law's outfit to counterattack. Thomas Sullivan fiercely walking upstairs. Long been itching to deal with George Thompson. This time I'll take your fist. Definitely must teach you a lesson. But what he doesn't know is. Right then. George Thompson also glancing at him. Hand-carrying gloves walking out from storage room. Mr. Thompson not only not afraid. Even laughing mockingly twice, then returning to front room. Now, he's waiting in room already. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan embracing drama watching attitude. Quickly returning to bedroom. Just pushing door open, seeing George Thompson. Both frozen dead. Sophie Sullivan initially bit worried. Could Father Thompson get beaten? But seeing scene before eyes. She understanding, no way. 1 minute later. Door pushed open. Just seeing Thomas Sullivan's face full of confusion. Right when entering. Even deliberately shaking head once. Today is day to wash away old shame. George Thompson, let me tell you. Sentence not finished. Thomas Sullivan choking seeing George Thompson's appearance. Swallowing dry gulp of saliva. Damn George Thompson, you're too evil. Expression on Mr. Sullivan's face now extremely distorted. Because George Thompson's hands. Wearing pair of boxing gloves even bigger than previous full set. Looking much sturdier. Speaking plainly looks very painful if hit. This old man still hiding premium goods. Thomas Sullivan, I didn't expect. You running to grab previous full set. This huge pro armor set. I just bought few days ago. Mainly because previous full set seems can't scare you. Didn't expect using immediately this time. George Thompson laughing evilly, deliberately punching two fists together. Making ping 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 sounds. Thomas Sullivan swallowing hard, until now. Only last move left. Right after. Thomas Sullivan immediately changing expression to bright smile. Old Thompson. What are you planning to do? Brothers fighting for what? Come on, put it down, don't get agitated. Looking at George Thompson still not moving. Thomas Sullivan knowing this guy. Not paying attention to his words. Gritting teeth smiling bitterly. Then please be gentle. George Thompson nodding vigorously. Okay, chapter 487. Jake Thompson cooking. Sophie suddenly remembering. Father Thompson agreed then must be decisive. After that swinging fist straight at Thomas Sullivan. And now. Let's try this full set pros power and feeling. Remember be gentle. Thomas Sullivan wanting to cry without tears. Next second. He like martyr going to battle closing eyes. Let the storm come more fiercely. Right when George Thompson preparing to strike. Suddenly Sophie Sullivan calling Dad, wait. George Thompson pausing slightly, lowering hand smiling gently, what is it? At this time Thomas Sullivan touched wanting to cry. Heavens truly my daughter. At crucial moment still most reliable. Knowing to care for Dad pleading for me. Not wasting Dad loving you. Dad not about to hit. My dad right? Room too cramped can't fight comfortably. Moreover Emily and Sterling still here. How about Dad go downstairs lobby to fight thoroughly? Hearing this sentence can come from own daughter's mouth? Thomas Sullivan really doubting life. Of course he doesn't have much time to think. He already being forced by George Thompson with huge pro armor. Forced to leave room. Finally Mr. Sullivan still bearing everything. At dinner time. Jake Thompson idle deciding personally go to kitchen. Still making fish soup. Also making few simple family dishes. This performance. Making Sophie Sullivan standing beside stunned. Because amnesia. She completely doesn't remember Jake Thompson can cook. Smells really good. CEO Thompson, you always knew how to cook. Jake Thompson rubbing temples, of course not. Was when someone in confinement. Furry creature not used to eating outside food. That day Susan Yang and Mary Lee both not home. I had to manage myself. Thanks to learning a bit before knowing immediately. Indeed for me. Sophie Sullivan's heart suddenly welling up warmth. Calculating until now. She only has amnesia less than 24 hours. But what Jake Thompson doing shaking her continuously. Feeling of safety overflowing. He always pouring warm water into thermos on time for her. Knowing she doesn't like bland food. Even often adding bit of brown sugar. When sleeping pulling covers for her. Even letting her pillow on his arm all night. Not one complaint. When arguing making her blush red. Then gentle again. Hugging her kissing few times. Helping her tuck hair behind ear. Finally holding her hand tight. Saying 2 sentences. Wife, you're really beautiful. Wife, I love you. This man, how much more gentleness is he hiding? Sophie Sullivan doesn't know, but seems she already understands. Why she loves Jake Thompson. Really like living as a princess. Thank you, Sophie Sullivan pouting. Saying 2 words then determined tonight must eat very full. Delicious or not for later. Important is wanting to taste love's flavor. Definitely all dishes will have sweet taste. Sophie, I remember you once said, must turn promises into real actions. Become action giant. You must understand, 100 thank yous not as good as 1 kiss from you. Give you a chance, quickly kiss hubby. Jake Thompson, one hand turning off gas valve. Other hand hugging Sophie Sullivan's waist. That slender waist. Right then fragrance floating over. Making Thomas Sullivan sniffing continuously. What smells so good, cooking what delicious. Seeing scene before eyes. Wow, love smelled too strong, turning around escaping immediately. He's not idle looking for self-torture. Haha. Jake Thompson bursting out laughing. Sophie Sullivan also showing bright flower-like smile. Really don't know what to say about Mr. Sullivan. Coming at wrong time every time. Sophie Sullivan's eyes slightly moving. While Jake Thompson not paying attention. Immediately tiptoeing kissing lightly on his lips. Alright, that's it for now. After eating then continue. Sophie Sullivan's words making Jake Thompson extremely happy. After eating then continue. Means can kiss more. With an amnesiac Sophie Sullivan reaching this level. Jake Thompson already feeling very satisfied. Honestly he's also quite relieved. Sophie Sullivan originally not cold person. Previous cold exterior. Perhaps just protective shell she created for herself. Actually easily melting ice. Of course this might just be Jake Thompson's feeling. But this is enough. One's love defined by oneself is fine. Oh smells so good, Jake Thompson. What soup smells so good? Too delicious, must have another bowl. Thomas Sullivan just drinking Jake Thompson's cooked soup. Can't help raising thumb praising, really is. So many chef dishes he's eaten. But Jake Thompson's dish has very different feeling. Not losing fine dining restaurants refinement. Yet has family's flavor and warmth. Really peak. Didn't expect my son also knows cooking. Excellent. Susan Yang rarely praising Jake Thompson. Suddenly making Jake Thompson bit unaccustomed. Heavens. Mom praising me? Touching nose. Jake Thompson laughing awkwardly. Probably because back at school. Mom gave those buns. So now desperately learning cooking properly. Immediately kitchen ringing with warm laughter. Everyone knows Mother Yang's matter. You brat, want a beating? Can we not mention that again? Mom admits defeat. Can't let go of mom's bun matter? Susan Yang face darkening. Muttering curses. So comfortable. Jake Thompson breathing relief. Now really feeling delicious. On one side, Sophie Sullivan drinking soup while pouting. Slurp slurp. Hee hee. Even better than when hubby brought soup to hospital room. Oh wait, seems I remember now. Thinking that, Sophie Sullivan's memory gradually returning. She can't help raising head. Secretly looking toward Jake Thompson. Good job. I have amnesia and hubby dares trick me into massaging shoulders. Haha, so you like shoulder massages. So angry, why didn't say earlier? Can massage for you every day. Just need to say directly HMPH. Sophie Sullivan angry yet still very careful. Full of feelings for Jake Thompson. While drinking soup while planning, hee hee. How about teasing hubby a bit? While Jake Thompson secretly observing Sophie Sullivan's eyes. Oh wait, could Sophie Sullivan have recovered her memory already? Why do I feel in her eyes? There's also a bit of mischief? That night after coaxing the two babies to sleep, then taking them to Grandma and Grandma's room. Jake Thompson returning to the bedroom seeing Sophie Sullivan about to shower. Wife, wait for me, let's shower together. Sophie Sullivan slightly curling her lips. Beautiful eyes slightly squinting, I don't remember. Did we used to shower together before? Jake Thompson nodding. Conveniently taking off his shirt, of course. We always shower together, Sophie Sullivan mischievously laughing. Raising right index finger wagging, no way. Before was before. Now I don't remember anything, you can't force me. I want to shower alone. Chapter 488. Love is interaction. Should also make wife feel comfortable, right? This look, this feeling. Looking any way doesn't seem like amnesia at all. Jake Thompson slightly frowning, suddenly having an idea. That's fine, you shower alone. Mainly because he's feeling quite annoyed. There's something that hit him quite hard. Sophie Sullivan stopping while walking toward bathroom. Turning head softly asking what's wrong. Jake Thompson sighing once. Little Wolf cursed at him for buying lottery ticket winning 5 million. Don't know what dog luck he encountered again. Really jealous. Sophie Sullivan slightly stunned. Must know winning 5 million is harder than earning 5 million. Little Wolf's luck really isn't bad, haha, alright. You can ask Little Wolf. If bird poop fell on his head again? After all, before that Sophie Sullivan's words suddenly stopped. She seeing Jake Thompson's half-smile expression. Also realizing she slipped up. Jake Thompson's plan was originally a deadly trap. Must know according to sad timeline speaking. He originally shouldn't know who Little Wolf is. But he didn't show any reaction. Right when asking who Little Wolf is. No matter what he can't deny it, haha. Honey. Sophie Sullivan slightly smiling speaking up. Next second. She being carried princess style by Jake Thompson. Still want to shower alone now? No. Don't want anymore. Let's shower together, haha, after changing clothes, drying hair. Jake Thompson directly lying down on bed. Calling out once, bit tired on the other side. Sophie Sullivan's eyes softening. She laughing awkwardly with bit of guilt. Suddenly like remembering something. She extending small pink feet. Kicking Jake Thompson's feet, honey. Why are you lying down already? Come sit over here. Jake Thompson slightly stunned. What's this? Full of doubt in heart. He's sitting up, going to bed edge. Next second immediately feeling. On shoulders transmitting softness from Sophie's hands. Is gentle warm massage movements. Suddenly, Jake Thompson remembering his joke to her last night. Good wife. Just like last night is fine. Sophie Sullivan gently rolling eyes. Softly laughing saying I know. CEO Thompson, you just enjoy. This moment Jake Thompson feeling extremely refreshed. What's more blissful than having a most obedient wife? Really nothing more comfortable than this. Wife, last night we said must massage shoulders daily, okay? Sophie Sullivan not stopping hands. She leaning close to Jake Thompson's ear softly saying I know. Don't worry, I'll massage for you whole life. Until I have no more strength. After finishing shoulder massage, Jake Thompson feeling relaxed whole body. Meanwhile in heart bit ashamed. This girl getting more obedient. Love originally is two-way matter. Should I also massage shoulders back for her? Jake Thompson thinking so. Then immediately denying that thought can't. I'm a man wife. Come here when Sophie coming out from bathroom. Jake Thompson quickly waving hand. Signaling telling her come close. Sophie Sullivan not yet reacting. Right moment she coming close. Being hugged tightly by Jake Thompson, honey. What are you doing? Jake Thompson laughing softly, haha, you massaging shoulders for me. So comfortable. I feel bit guilty. I decided also let you feel comfortable a bit. Sophie Sullivan face blushing red, ears also pink, all wolf words. Time passing very quickly. This year because Sterling and Emily arrived. So New Year became especially lively and warm. Two babies growing healthy every day. While Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan clinging together daily. In a flash passing January. Time quietly stepping into warm late March. Two little ones already 200 days old. Occasionally under Jake Thompson and Sophie's guidance. They can already stand straight. Morning of March 29th that day. Just waking up, Jake Thompson receiving a call. Is unknown number from River City, hello. Moment voice transmitting from other end. Jake Thompson immediately recognizing cousin River Thompson's voice. Brother, are you home? I caused some trouble. Do you have time to come to school? Hearing River Thompson saying so. Jake Thompson just feeling body slightly trembling. Whole body numb. But shock not because River Thompson caused trouble. Young man, who hasn't caused trouble. But because River Thompson asking him come to school. Does homeroom teacher know about this? River Thompson nodding. I said already. I said dad can't come, asked if cousin can come. Teacher said as long as adult from home then cousin is fine. Jake Thompson touching nose tip. Confirming again asking me come to River City High School number 1 right? This kid secretly transferred back to his old school? Now inviting him back. Really heaven has eyes. His efforts for old school finally being recognized. Jake Thompson excitedly saying of course. Brother, do you have time to come? Jake Thompson jumping up from sofa like leaping carp. Sitting straight up, no problem. Half hour I'll be right there. After hanging up, Jake Thompson enthusiastically returning to room changing clothes. River Thompson's matter. He still remembers clearly. Indeed uncle back home seriously ill. Struggling to care for family and himself. Really can't come to River City, too difficult. And cousin naturally must represent adults. This homeroom teacher doing nothing wrong. Sophie Sullivan looking at that excited appearance slightly stunned. Honey, are you going to important meeting? Jake Thompson shaking head not at all. I'm going back to River City High School number 1. Kid River Thompson don't know what trouble caused. Homeroom teacher calling me over, wife come along. Sophie Sullivan eyes wide looking, calling husband over directly? Little River's homeroom teacher really open-minded. She softly laughing gently all right then. You go quickly. I haven't washed face brushed hair yet. Takes long time, don't make little River wait. River City. Grade 10 Math Department Office River City High School number 1. River Thompson standing before desk. Giving phone to homeroom teacher, teacher Howard Kent. My cousin said half hour will arrive. Howard Kent face cold nodding, River Thompson. You must know this mistake very serious. School is place for studying. Not place for you and female students having those thoughts. Understand? Teacher not meaning to scold you. Just want you learn lesson. Wait for your cousin arrive, teacher will talk more with him. Howard Kent is newly promoted teacher. First time being homeroom teacher. Many parents in class. Already gave teacher quite few gifts. Teacher naturally happily accepting. But never seeing River Thompson come making teacher annoyed. As homeroom teacher. Teacher can see River Thompson's middle school test scores. Didn't meet standard. How he got into number 1 needless to say. Paid money through connections. Already willing pay big money enter school. Yet not willing pay small money. Want me to take care then won't work. Just happened morning meeting person. Seeing River Thompson talking with female classmate. Howard Kent immediately grasping reason to cause trouble. Yes teacher. Just happens my cousin also hasn't returned to school for long. Right time for him visit old school again. Howard Kent coldly laughing few times. Seems River Thompson's cousin also cold heartless person. Is alumni yet won't even visit old school once. Later call him in together. Whatever happens I take responsibility 20 minutes later. Jake Thompson already arrived. Standing before River City High School number 1 gate. Getting out car, he taking deep breath. Familiar scent of old school. Jake Thompson I've returned. Old Lou, open gate. My cousin caused trouble, I'm here to handle. Jake Thompson knocking security room door. Seeing security guard looking through window. Immediately eyes wide Jake Thompson, this kid returned? Your cousin kid caused trouble? He's studying at our school? Jake Thompson nodding. Not yet speaking more. Phone ringing again. Are you River Thompson's cousin? I'm Howard Kent. Where are you? Why so long still not arrived? You planning make me wait? Jake Thompson secretly cursing in heart. Didn't teacher say wait in office? Whatever. Lazy arguing with this guy. Teacher Howard Kent, right? I'm at school gate already. Probably still need convince security guard a bit. Let me show family loyalty a bit. Teacher, don't rush. Wait a bit more. Or teacher, help me talk to security guard, also fine. Howard Kent, face darkening. Not letting you enter school? How can that be? You're not criminal. Give phone to security. I'll talk to him right then. Jake Thompson, feeling extremely warm-hearted. Little River's homeroom teacher, really good person. He not saying much, giving phone to security guard Lou. I'm Howard Kent, homeroom teacher, class 10A4. Now need River Thompson's cousin enter school. To discuss with me, let him through. Guard Lou frowning. Teacher. This Jake Thompson entering school must report to principal. Not finishing speaking. Already interrupted by Howard Kent on other side. Report principal for what? This is my student's parent. School not quarantine zone. Quickly let him in. I'm still waiting to meet here. Security guard Lou somewhat touched, but if something happens? I Howard Kent take full responsibility. Don't worry, guard Lou while operating lifting barrier. While watching Jake Thompson's car tail driving into campus. Thinking of Howard Kent, guard can't help sighing emotionally once. River City High School number 1 has bright hope. Now young teachers dare take responsibility like this. Even dare guarantee for Jake Thompson entering school. Really young and talented. Math department teacher's room. Howard Kent hanging up phone. Squinting looking at River Thompson. This time your mistake not light. Wait for your cousin arrive. I won't cover up. We separate public and private. I'm person always fair and strict. River Thompson nodding saying yes. Eyes full of respect looking at Howard Kent. Right then this year's math department head. An elderly teacher pushing door entering. He hearing Howard Kent saying so then laughing mockingly. Planning to trap student parents again? This time coming as cousin, right? Teacher Ha pushing black frame glasses. Eyes glancing at River Thompson standing before Howard Kent. He recognizing this student. Before he enrolled. Principal specially contacted. With several teachers who taught advanced classes. Telling them pay attention, help more. Because this is Jake Thompson's cousin. In other words, this time person Howard Kent planning to harm is River Thompson. Wait, just now he said River Thompson's cousin will come. Isn't that kid Jake Thompson? Howard Kent. Where's River Thompson's cousin? Who allowed you call him over? Before department heads question. Howard Kent just feeling extremely confused. But also not caring. Waving hand saying downstairs already. Probably about 2 minutes will arrive. Just finishing words. Elderly teacher immediately striding. Leaving math department room. He was Jake Thompson's math teacher years ago. But principal still doesn't know this matter. Just now he still saw principal sitting drinking tea in office. Clearly knowing nothing. This matter can't be delayed. Must report immediately. About internal structure of River City High School number 1 teaching area. Jake Thompson even closing eyes remembers every corner clearly. Just entering grade 10 math area seeing River Thompson head down. Being scolded harshly by a young man. But head already Mediterranean bald. Jake Thompson slightly squinting. Eyes stopping at Howard Kent, his mouth corner slightly curling up. On the way. He already guessed somewhat, Howard Kent calling him over, probably to find trouble, with River Thompson. Jake Thompson has special faith. Though his cousin still young. But the boy never causes trouble at school. Little River. Cousin, you're here. Jake Thompson patting River Thompson's shoulder, turning looking at Howard Kent. Hello teacher Howard. I'm River Thompson's cousin. Name Jake Thompson. I'm Howard Kent. Hello Jake Thompson. Howard Kent glaring, thinking Jake Thompson really strange. Feeling talking to him really meaningless. I see you're also still young. Then I'll call you little Jake. Your cousin this time mistake not small. This morning after first self-study period I saw him not eating breakfast, but hugging with female student in hallway. With students this age, that's absolutely not allowed. Jake Thompson inhaling strongly cold air. Hugging female student. Good, very skilled. This kid has ability. Teacher Ha, which class is it? What does the girl look like? What's family situation? How far developed? Jake Thompson squinting, laughing looking at River Thompson. Hey, little Jake. Your cousin should also show adult demeanor a bit. Are you spoiling the boy too much? Howard Kent face darkening saying. With Jake Thompson's attitude like this, how can he extract money anymore? Really frustrating to death. His face pale, clenching fists, looking at Jake Thompson grinding teeth. But this won't do, teacher. You can't think like that. When our little River just enrolled, what were grades? Bottom of whole grade, right? Now only passed half year. How are grades now? Already entered class top 20. Whole grade also entered top 400. The boy already worked very hard. We can relax a bit also fine. Moreover, mainly I know clearly. Our kid little River absolutely not type playing around carelessly. Jake Thompson explaining. Meanwhile glancing signaling River Thompson, with cousin here. Don't worry, if this guy dares cheat our family 1 cent. Then I completely lose face. But this breaks school rules already. Fine, I'll speak directly for quick. I only have 2 options to choose. One is go home self-reflect 1 month. Write 10,000 word reflection. 2 is next month you must with cousin. Every day come to class, sit together 2 periods. Parents coming to class is good rule of River City number 1. But occasionally still fine. But continuously 1 month. What parent can stand it? Jake Thompson don't say more, I can handle. Teacher serious? No regrets? Really planning come to school whole month? Jake Thompson raising eyebrows, half smiling asking back. That moment Howard Kent completely stunned. Damn it. Why seeing joy in his eyes like this? Script not supposed to be like this. Logically, should be go home reflect 1 month. Parents won't follow whole month. No time, then ask is there other way? That time easier to price. Now what situation is this? Chapter 490 Not eating breakfast but getting hugged by female student. Speaking to this point already. Early morning still having to worry about these matters. Howard Kent doesn't want waste effort uselessly. Could this Jake Thompson not understand meaning? That's right, if you don't want River Thompson go home reflect. Also don't want come to school whole month. Then only third way left. Noon today we go eat meal. Howard Kent laughing full of hidden meaning. Thinking in heart, speaking to this point already. Surely he must understand meaning, right? Indeed, Jake Thompson understanding immediately. Teacher meaning want me give gifts, right? Howard Kent panicking turning head looking around. Seeing in office no other teachers. Only then breathing relief. Damn, don't speak so directly. There's still surveillance cameras. River Thompson also starting to worry. Pulling Jake Thompson's clothes, softly saying brother. I'll go home reflect. Don't let you get involved in this anymore. Jake Thompson waving hand. Signaling River Thompson don't speak. I have time. Staying here with you 1 month also fine. Moreover my wife at home also nothing to do. But already have simpler way. Then why need reflect anymore? Listen to me. Whatever can be solved with money isn't a problem. Saying that Jake Thompson pulling phone from pocket, muttering. Today really not simple. Conveniently he also pulling out car keys. Then giving to River Thompson, hold this for me. Howard Kent on surface calm. But in heart extremely shocked. That's Porsche car key. Turns out Mr. Jake also person with status. Seems today this deal will succeed. But next second. Jake Thompson's words making his head buzzing. Teacher Howard, give payment code. I'll transfer you 1 million first. Teacher, really? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, million. Heavens, brother, no need for that. Not yet letting Howard Kent reply. Room door suddenly pushed hard open. Several people entering hurriedly. Leading is Principal Vincent Zhang sweating profusely, following is group of school leaders and math department head. Along with Ms. Lucy Liu. Can say extremely bustling. Seeing that scene Howard Kent inhaling strongly. Really scared stiff. Vincent Zhang wiping sweat. Seeing Jake Thompson still hasn't left math department room. In heart then breathing relief. Absolutely can't let him enter teaching area. Directly ignoring Howard Kent. Vincent Zhang smiling looking at Jake Thompson. Little Jake, what are you two talking about? This moment, Howard Kent's heart like jumping to throat. Seems Principal and Jake Thompson know each other. Relationship seems still very close. Dead. This kid won't spill everything, right? Nothing much. Jake Thompson waving hand, saying teacher telling me give gifts a bit. I think Howard Kent already opened mouth. I should also show a bit. Scan code transfer 180,000 nothing excessive. In instant, Vincent Zhang's face pale green. He eyes wide, turning looking at Howard Kent, grinding teeth. On way here he already boiling with anger. Really wanting tear this bastard apart. Still dare call security saying take full responsibility. Who gave you that right? Are you worthy? Receiving gifts what way? No need little Jake. Jake Thompson thinking again. Oh, really bit excessive. People can't live so materialistic. Really wrong. But teacher Zhang, if I don't give gifts, then Little River will have to go home reflect 1 month. So I only have way using. Second option Howard Kent proposed, next month. I'll come to school every day. Evening stay 2 hours studying with the boy. Vincent Zhang. This dead path is Howard Kent himself saying. Really foolish idiot. You really don't know who he is? This is person who once made whole school bustling. You go to principal's office wait for me. Vincent Zhang's voice ice cold. Not even bothering lifting eyes to look. Just pointing at Howard Kent, speaking like chopping knife. If not mistaken, his career ends here. This child very good. Also has ambition. I just talked with him. Now grades not high. Because before still lacking much. But only grade 10. Time still very much. I believe. Very soon, he'll shine in grade. Lucy Liu pulling River Thompson talking few sentences then. Raising thumb up, praising before everyone indeed. Before I also graded Little River's tests. Even looked at his summer homework. The boy has very unique thinking. Old teacher who taught Jake Thompson also adding words. Lucy Liu softly smiling gently. Placing hand on River Thompson's shoulder saying work hard. I'm waiting for you in experimental class. After talking briefly with Vincent Zhang. Jake Thompson turning looking at River Thompson. Now tell me what happened this morning. Why not eating breakfast? That's not good habit. Health always is thing. Everyone must put first to care about. Nothing much. River Thompson bit avoiding, eyes wandering everywhere. Right hand also slightly turning. All these falling into Jake Thompson's eyes. This kid, dare hide from your cousin? Jake Thompson laughing while scolding. On River Thompson's cheek, briefly showing teenage awkwardness. He scratching head embarrassed. Mainly I want save some money. Dad sick, treatment costs very high. I don't want dad have more burden. Morning I don't eat, noon eat bit more is fine. This way I can save some money. To save for next month's living expenses. Cousin, you also know my family situation. Also that morning's girl is my class monitor. Name is Rachel Zhao. Today first time we talked privately. She saw I didn't eat breakfast. Gave me a bread roll, then we talked few sentences in hallway. I couldn't control telling bit about family matters. After that she said hug me once. Consider bit encouragement between friends. Principal, teacher, we really don't have any other relationship. Since River Thompson saying reason not eating breakfast to save money. Whole room immediately silent, no one saying another word. Especially Jake Thompson. He feeling bit sour in heart. This boy really knows how to think. Just himself not thinking comprehensively yet. Now cafeteria still uses meal card right. I'll take you add some money. Teacher Zhang, probably don't need reflection anymore right? Can I ask Little River take half day off? Vincent Zhang firmly nodding. Secretly following behind Jake Thompson brothers. Together arriving at cafeteria. When arriving, recharge window still not closed. Jake Thompson signaling River Thompson take out meal card. Giving to teacher in charge of recharging. Then pulling out phone. Recharge 50,000 okay. Not that Jake Thompson stingy not recharging more. But in his Instagram wallet only exactly 50,000 left. Transferring back and forth too troublesome. This money also enough eating for long time. 5. What? Recharge teacher stunned. Whoever recharges meal card to 50,000. You planning play school tycoon? According to what he said, enter number 5. Then press 4 more zeros behind, right then. Principal Vincent Zhang speaking up. Recharge teacher. Hands shaking pressing operation. She both not understanding and extremely shocked. Right when Jake Thompson preparing to pay. Vincent Zhang stopping him. Chapter 491 Marriage also needs both sides working together. Little Jake, this matter actually also my fault. I didn't expect Little River's new homeroom teacher would have such attitude. That's my oversight. Before you told me to care for him more. But I didn't realize it all. Students not eating breakfast matter is my fault, as head of this school. Though normally I'm bit practical. But I sincerely hope my students can grow up healthy, study hard, and become talented people. Meeting such matter, I'm really heartbroken. This money let me pay. Consider support for Little River. Vincent Zhang softly sighing. Jake Thompson slightly raising eyebrows. Before he really didn't expect Teacher Zhang would have such moment. All right. River Thompson turning bowing head thanking principal. Thank you teacher. 50,000 meal money. Studying 3 years high school probably still won't finish. This result really moved him. He not refusing Jake Thompson and Principal Zhang's kindness. Just secretly telling himself will eat normally. Remaining money when graduating will return. He understands very clearly. This is cousin's heart for him. Must remember this grace whole life. After that, Jake Thompson again taking River Thompson outside school buying a phone. Though nominally, school doesn't allow bringing phones. But this situation special. Jake Thompson already talked with Principal Zhang beforehand. So no problem. This way, River Thompson needing anything also easier to contact. He again buying him few seasonal clothes. Plus pair of new shoes. When leaving, Jake Thompson originally planning give River Thompson some pocket money. But thinking carefully, afraid hurting his self-esteem. So giving up brother. I'm waiting for you study really well. Later graduating university, come work at my company. Earn lots of money helping me. Jake Thompson softly laughing. Extending right fist, clenching tight, saying. Men must keep their word, fist bump. River Thompson eyes red, nodding hard. Leaving River City High School No. 1. Jake Thompson also not rushing home. But driving straight to nearby shopping center. Just stopping at entrance planning check news. Then seeing Hermes releasing new Birkin 30 model. Limited edition. Color exceptionally beautiful. Just happens available in River City. Must prepare surprise gift for wife. He walking quickly to Hermes store. Hello miss. This limited model selling directly here? Jake Thompson going straight to point. Salesgirl at door slightly frowning. Showing awkward smile to him. Sir. Please wait moment, I'll ask store manager. Jake Thompson also not minding. Probably this salesgirl new so hasn't updated new model. Working for salary not easy. Waiting a bit also fine, not long after. From behind coming out is a round fat man. Handlebar mustache very obvious. Face showing smile. But when seeing Jake Thompson's outfit, his expression immediately changing. Heavens. What kind of outfit is this? Can't see any brand, person like this. Can afford limited bag? If not for seeing his temperament somewhat different. Perhaps wouldn't even bother approaching. Sir, I'm Howard Wu, Hermes store manager in River City. Birkin 30 limited edition you mentioned. Our store indeed has stock. But afraid you'll find price hard to accept. How about you look at other models? Or visit other stores also fine. Jake Thompson softly laughing, really funny. You planning conclude I can't afford? You not reading carefully articles about River City billionaire? Chasing me away like this? Jake Thompson admitting, this morning going out. Indeed dressed bit casually. But this manager's attitude, really too terrible. Thinking this, Jake Thompson suddenly having bit of playful interest. Quietly pulling out car keys, softly saying. Darling, let's go. Take the bag I carefully displayed in back. Show this gentleman. This person clearly high-class customer. When real bag brought before eyes. Jake Thompson can't help slightly nodding. Worthy of top international brand. From design to materials all top tier. Sir, this bag currently demand exceeds supply. If you want to buy must pay extra 100,000. Total 700,000, is that okay? Buying gift for wife why care about few dollars? No need thinking much, swipe card directly. Howard Wu's round face immediately showing wrinkles. Quickly smiling brightly, continuously telling salesgirl. Quickly process payment and wrap bag. While himself standing close beside Jake Thompson. Sir, this is my business card. Later if you need anything contact me directly. You drove here must be tired right? Let me massage your feet. I've learned before. My room still has premium Da Hong Pao tea. Let me brew you a pot. Howard Wu's series of actions. Making Jake Thompson feel both amused and surprised. Just now telling me go elsewhere by. Now attitude spinning like windmill. Really hard to accept. No need for trouble. Don't need foot massage or tea. Smile on Howard Wu's face immediately freezing. Eyes slightly glancing at business card in hand. Jake Thompson smiling lightly. Finding this person quite interesting, actually honestly speaking. Manager Wu, you count as most polite person among judging people I've met. This business card I'll keep. But I still prefer your arrogant appearance earlier. Really had style. Howard Wu sweating, quickly responding yes. Sorry sir, I was wrong, after receiving bag. Jake Thompson again going downstairs buying some pastries. Types Sophie Sullivan likes eating. Then stopping by shop buying few bubble teas. Because Sophie Sullivan likes drinking. Conveniently he again buying few pretty little dresses. Looking at styles also very beautiful. Sophie Sullivan wearing definitely will look great. Actually, girls can't resist pretty dresses. Finally he also buying bouquet of roses. Romance to the extreme. Loading everything in car then driving home. At this time at Villa District 101. Tracy Jong and Sophie Sullivan chatting happily in living room. CEO Sullivan, look at my memory. Almost forgot main purpose coming today. I brought this for you. While speaking, Tracy Jong handing over exquisitely wrapped small box. Bag bearing Patek Philippe logo. She's been sitting here over an hour already. Chatting with Sophie Sullivan about many work matters. Also just played with Sterling and Emily quite long. This watch is what Sophie Sullivan asked her 3 days ago. A men's limited edition watch, priced over $1 million. She still remembered what Sophie Sullivan said that day. Tracy dear, you must help me get this. It's time to get Jake Thompson a new watch. This one I think suits him perfectly. He likes this style. Sophie Sullivan taking the bag. Eyes curved like crescent moons, beautifully radiant. Don't worry, I remember clearly. If you didn't bring the watch today, I definitely wouldn't let you leave. Tracy Jong bursting out laughing, eyes curved, CEO Sullivan. You treat Jake Thompson so well. Seems I also need to learn to be gentler with little wolf. The second sentence Sophie Sullivan agreed with. But the first she gently shook her head. Pouting, softly saying. Consider this just a small surprise gift for him. Just a watch. Just need to make husband happy a bit. Before marriage, every day he prepared small romantic things for me. But now with children, everyone's busy. So I think marriage is like love. Must be both sides working together. This time it's my turn to prepare surprise and romance. After Secretary Jong left, Sophie Sullivan smiling bright as flowers, sitting at home waiting eagerly. Honey, come home quickly. Chapter 492 Let me borrow your notebook. Jake Thompson arriving home at 11 o'clock. Sophie Sullivan seeing husband carrying bags big and small. She first stunned, then hurriedly running close. Worriedly asking, honey, don't tell me you robbed a school. Jake Thompson glancing at her. Then raising eyebrows, looking back at his wife saying, you're not wrong, feeling really does seem like that. He laughing softly, gently pinching Sophie Sullivan's cheek, not at all. All newly bought by me. Genuine authentic goods. Look at this. Jake Thompson not hiding. Directly presenting Hermes' bag before Sophie Sullivan. Placing right before her eyes. Sophie Sullivan eyes wide in amazement. Happily taking bag, opening to look then exclaiming wow. This is the newest limited edition. Last night, she even just saw posts about this bag online. Even advertisements writing. Love him then give him the best. This Hermes model extremely hard to buy. Must pay extra to order. My husband giving directly in hand. So wonderful. She biting lips, showing bright smile. Then suddenly noticing other things he brought back. Several pretty little dresses fitting her perfectly. Colors and sizes all correct, exactly her taste. Even bubble teas she often mentions. And most importantly a rose bouquet, along with my husband. You went out this morning. To make my little dream come true? These items really big surprise. Jake Thompson gently saying. I feel lately haven't given my silly wife any surprises. So conveniently bought few small items to make you happy. How about it, happy? Since falling in love until now. Jake Thompson admitting sometimes he's bit slow. Not good at sweet words. But Sophie Sullivan never complained about him. Still always by his side, loyal never leaving. Love needs some romance, he can't forget. Though married. Shouldn't lose love's sweetness. Just having heart, every day will be happy day. Sophie Sullivan obediently nodding. She laughing softly, picking up bubble tea. Handing toward him saying, honey, you drink first. Surprisingly. Jake Thompson feeling something hard at his side. He reaching to feel, turns out Patek Philippe watchbox. Sophie Sullivan panicking crying out, oh no. Originally planned giving you surprise. But just now too happy. So completely forgot this matter. She laughing awkwardly looking at husband. Hee, dear husband. Since you discovered already then I won't hide anymore. Few days ago I saw this watch. Felt very suitable for you so conveniently bought. Jake Thompson slightly raising eyebrows, 1 million saying conveniently bought. Is nobility watch in field, Patek Philippe. Wearing on hand has different temperament. Both symbol of mature man, also sign of success. Jake Thompson also not thinking much. First impression is this watch really beautiful, second. His wife gave so like even more. Thank you dear wife, Jake Thompson hugging Sophie Sullivan. His heart full of warmth. Really unexpected. Sophie Sullivan also prepared surprise gift for him. Is this called spiritual connection? Must reward her with a kiss, dear wife. Jake Thompson just finishing speaking. Then beside suddenly sounding child's crying. Sterling sleeping soundly then waking up. Jake Thompson frowning. This child, why knows to interrupt right when daddy busy with important matter. In his heart muttering. But still standing up going to stroller. Sterling's tiny feet kicking randomly. Mouth wah wah, 2 hands rubbing eyes. Forehead still sweaty, probably too hot. Jake Thompson instinctively checking son's health condition. No problems. He then relieved. Children sick is both troublesome and worrying. Few seconds later Sterling slowly opening eyes. Meeting eyes is daddy's face. Wah ah. You. Big round eyes sparkling, clear very cute. Jake Thompson softly laughing, good son. What do you want to eat, tell daddy. Sterling shaking head. Probably wanting to say no. Then raising hands up, signaling wanting to be held. Da. That moment Jake Thompson frozen, oh. What did my son just say? Da. Could he be calling daddy? Wife, Sterling seems to know calling daddy. Ha, now I'm very happy. Jake Thompson excitedly nodding. Children this age speaking still unclear. Pronunciation stammering. But what child wants to say? Definitely is 2 words he most anticipates daddy. Good son, Jake Thompson raising thumb up. Then thinking of little Emily sleeping soundly upstairs. This kid even better than his sister. In next 10 minutes. Sterling though doesn't know counting. But if really counting, then don't know how many times called daddy already. He immediately sharing this good news to 4 grandparents. While Thomas Sullivan so moved almost jumping to ceiling. He holding both Sterling and Emily to room teaching more. While Susan Young, smiling kindly looking at Jake Thompson saying, son, isn't March college entrance exam coming? Mom has colleague, her daughter this year grade 12. Said wants to borrow your notebook and error compilation book. To review a bit, Jake Thompson stunned, notebook and error book? 2 words sound so unfamiliar. He helplessly shrugging, I don't have. Susan Young frozen, when you graduated. Didn't you keep all books and notebooks? Jake Thompson shaking head, no. I originally didn't have those things. 3 years high school, I studied at school over year and half rarely listening to lectures. Where would notebooks come from? Error compilation book even less. How could I have many errors? Every time doing problems wrong. Just reading answer again understanding. Then that's it. If really don't understand, then I skip. Doing more just tiring for nothing useful. Exactly this Buddha-style attitude harming me. So college entrance exam only got over 700 points. Lost to Maxwell Reed by 40 points only. Listen to that, can that be said? You brat, then money mom gave for buying books. Where did you spend it all? Susan Yang stopping. Anger surging. Immediately bringing up old matters, settling accounts. Probably spent online gaming, right? Jake Thompson slightly raising eyebrows, laughing. Seeing mom's face getting darker. He then saying in gentle voice already prepared. About mom's book money. Then I also want to mention my living expenses. Susan Yang forcing smile. Waving hand. Standing up. Mom going across to ask if little Kyle still has. Borrowing others' notebooks also fine. Thought only wanting to borrow valedictorians. Jake Thompson thinking a while. Then calling after, Mom. How many points did Kyle Johnson get? Mom just needs notebook and error compilation book, right? I'll help mom find a set. Guarantee mom and she both satisfied, okay? Susan Yang stopping. That's temporarily fine. Alright. Leave this matter to me, mom, rest assured. But who will you borrow from? Jake Thompson laughing softly, clasping hands together. From between teeth popping out 3 words, Little Wolf. Chapter 493 using valedictorian's notebook, Sophie Sullivan. Sophie Sullivan's eyes immediately amazed. Honey, you planning to harm him? Susan Yang of course also knows. Person Jake Thompson calls Little Wolf is who? Young man who came to house to play. Looking silly and gentle. Even has girlfriend looking obviously smarter than him by loads. Jake Thompson, you really think that guy okay? Tell mom truth. That colleague lady. Before when mom not home often bullied mom. Now you planning harm her daughter? Jake Thompson laughing helplessly. Feeling need to explain. Not like everyone thinks, Little Wolf nothing to worry about. He studied same university with me. In high school looked quite bright too. Knowing himself slow learner, so very diligent. I even looked at his notebook and compilation already. Every knowledge point recorded very clearly. Problem-solving methods also specific. Easy to understand and effective. Guarantee mom will be satisfied looking. Little Wolf indeed bit silly. But relying on his own strength. He even got into Leger Corporation's research department. Can't look down on him. Then mom relieved. Susan Yang hearing this breathing relief. Turning to prepare dinner. At this time Sophie Sullivan. Laughing sweetly crawling into Jake Thompson's arms. Honey. When did Little Wolf start being silly? Jake Thompson thinking a while, at first didn't notice. Probably after half year working with me started. Could I be reason making Little Wolf become silly? Maybe because I'm too smart so he looks silly. Impossible. This applies to people not to. Nerds like you. Can't understand, really speechless with you. Sophie Sullivan bursting out laughing teasing back. Jake Thompson pretending hurt, softly hugging her tighter. 2 people looking at each other laughing in gentle warmth. Again remembering high school when he asked for money but never bought school supplies. Honey, tell me honestly. 3 years high school, how much money did you spend on stationery? Pens and notebooks combined reached 1,000 yuan? Finishing speaking. Jake Thompson raising right hand clenched then opening wide. While laughing saying, Dear wife. If I spent over 1,000 yuan buying school supplies. Then I'd probably be dead. Sophie Sullivan slightly frowning. So 500 yuan still couldn't open horizons? 100 yuan still far from calling expanding horizons. Sophie Sullivan glaring. 3 years less than 100 yuan, how possible? Tell truth. Exactly how much spent? Jake Thompson rubbing temples, didn't spend a penny. Sophie Sullivan's face full of question marks. No money spent? How possible? Even if you lazy studying still must spend some. I don't believe. I remember you did quite a bit homework. Just didn't listen to lectures. Could you not use pens really? Could you write by hand? Jake Thompson bursting out laughing. Write by hand? Only my little wife could think of that. Let me remember, seems like. First half of grade 10. I borrowed pen from Ms. Liu's desk temporarily. Second half that year borrowed from math teacher. Grade 11 used deskmate's stuff. If not lending then I wouldn't let copy homework. When college entrance exam. Then used leftover pens. Really didn't spend a penny. As for notebooks, all dad brought from office for use. Preparing college entrance exams still using borrowed stuff. Really valedictorian style. Sophie Sullivan hearing stunned. At a small villa in Ocean City. Little Wolf lying on sunbathing chair in garden. Laughing while calling, "Brother Jake, that's right. I brought Tracy to Ocean City, what's up? Need my help with something?" Jake Thompson touching nose, "Help what? Sounds great. Nothing serious. Just want to borrow your college entrance exam review notebooks." Hearing this, Little Wolf immediately jumping up. Sitting straight, "Heavens, Brother Jake really has good eyes. My notebook's very good. Let me go home get them sent to you." At Villa 101 River City, hearing Little Wolf finish speaking. Jake Thompson only secretly cursing, this way of talking really genius. "Dude, that's your own notebook, not stealing. Why call stealing?" Jake Thompson speechless. Little Wolf seeming to guess what he's thinking. Hurriedly explaining, "It's like this, Brother Jake. My dad already carefully stored all my notebooks. Locked in safe. Even said planning make them burial items. He said my whole life, only 3 years high school, most like proper person. You understand, right?" Jake Thompson slightly nodding. Understand is understand. But still find hard to believe, this kid really hopeless. Don't know what that house like anymore. Afternoon waking from nap. Jake Thompson opening eyes. Sophie Sullivan still sleeping soundly. He going to next room looking. Sterling already awake. While his dad sitting watching grandson. 2 eyelids flickering about to close. "Dad, I'll take Sterling downstairs to play, you sleep more." George Thompson nodding hard. "Okay, good son." Jake Thompson trying not to laugh, carrying Sterling to first floor living room. Seeing boy continuously wah wah. Pointing at small box on coffee table. "Daddy." Jake Thompson understanding immediately. "You want to play stamping?" He taking stamp, son pointing at. Then finding hard cardboard to try stamping. Sterling getting toy he likes. Immediately laughing brightly, playing absorbed. Sitting playing by himself. Jake Thompson then free. Occasionally just glancing to watch. But before resting, doorbell ringing. Jake Thompson looking through surveillance screen. His unfamiliar face. "May I ask who you're looking for?" Middle-aged man standing at door slightly smiling. "Hello Mr. Thompson, I have small matter, need your help. Mr. Wong told me to come. I'm William Wong." Jake Thompson slightly stunned. But still inviting man into house. Talking few simple sentences. Jake Thompson then understanding, this person named Jason Sao. Is newly appointed leader in River City, replacing previous Mr. Anderson. Speaking correctly, is Jake Thompson's father's superior. "Mr. Sao, whatever matter just speak directly. Within my ability, I'll help wholeheartedly." Jake Thompson patting chest guaranteeing. Jason Sao after hearing, not feeling reassured at all. Instead more worried. Before coming here, William Wong instructed very carefully. At Jake Thompson's house speak little. Finish business leave immediately. Absolutely don't linger. Taking deep breath, "Mr. Thompson, matter is this. Mr. Wong now in capital. Has very urgent document forgot to stamp. 2 hours later need to use. If I go capital to get won't make it. Mr. Wang's meaning is. His stamp is at your place, right?" Jake Thompson bursting out laughing. "Ah, thought something serious. That's right. Mr. Wong mentioned this to me. So I know it's real. No problem, wait for me a moment. I'll get it for you immediately." Jason Sao quickly nodding. Mr. Thompson really easy to talk to. Not scary like rumors at all. But next second, he frozen dead. When seeing Jake Thompson. Bending down beside stroller. Chapter 494 Relationship cracking. Father-in-law leaving home. "Sterling, can you give Daddy the stamp?" Daddy borrowing it to let Uncle stamp documents. That moment, Jason Sao's head like exploding. Right when entering, he already saw boy holding stamp stamping randomly on cardboard. Probably that cardboard full already. Now looking carefully again. Could that really be Mr. Wang's personal stamp? He swallowing hard, but still finding hard to believe. Thought Jake Thompson would go upstairs. Find in safe. At most kept in wooden cabinet carefully. Didn't expect. He directly giving Mr. Wang's personal stamp. To his son playing like toy. Really speechless. Sterling obediently nodding. Jake Thompson taking back stamp. Laughing looking at Jason Sao, embarrassing. Mr. Sao. My son likes playing stamping, house hasn't bought that toy yet. So temporarily using this. You need to use? Here take it. Jason Sao feeling everything like a dream. This matter really beyond imagination. Lifetime majestic dignified like Mr. Wang. But an important document needing stamp. Has to use child's toy. Isn't this too embarrassing? Or is this Mr. Thompson too casual? After stamping, Jason Sao suddenly thinking of something. Seems Jake Thompson's father also works in government agency. Little Jake, is Secretary Thompson home? Jake Thompson naturally knowing he means his father. Nodding, yes. Sleeping upstairs, Jason Sao squinting smiling. Feeling should take opportunity getting acquainted with Jake Thompson more. Speaking honestly, this time I just newly appointed. About to adjust quite many personnel positions. Your father's workability very good. Also mature person, careful. I think his ambition. Definitely not stopping at current position. Perhaps influenced by father-in-law, Mr. Sullivan. Now Mr. Thompson's thinking also very open. Even has quite good business vision. These two really type double tigers advancing in business. Jake Thompson forcing smile, planning small talk. But don't know how to continue, just forcing laugh few times. Just listening for fun. Right then. From stairs sounding hurried footsteps. Clack 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 clack. Accompanied by shouting echoing down. Thomas Sullivan, you bastard. I just closed eyes for a moment. You wake up causing trouble for me again? Bring all tools out here. Right after. Jake Thompson and Jason Sao seeing two men. Frantically running to first floor. One holding wrench. One holding whole huge repair tool set. Oh, have guests? Jake Thompson quickly coughing softly reminding. Really too embarrassing. Don't know how to crawl underground. Mr. Sao. George Thompson seeing person sitting beside Jake Thompson. Then slightly stunned. Quickly hiding hands behind. Throwing tool set aside. But Thomas Sullivan different. Oh, who's this person? Don't know. This tool set, huh, finally my turn to use. Thomas Sullivan laughing evilly twice. Picking up tool. Punching once at George Thompson's shoulder. George Thompson originally planning say few polite words to Jason Sao. But that punch making him dizzy. Thomas Sullivan, you crazy? Your tool set isn't assassin weapon? Wrong big time, very big. Little Jake, apologize to Mr. Sao. Jake Thompson forcing laugh few times. Signaling Mr. Sao to understand. Now you understand why earlier I didn't answer you right? Jason Sao also awkwardly scratching head. Then laughing saying, I understand. Secretary Thompson working enthusiastically like this. Must be because family atmosphere happy, lively. Now we really need leadership cadres with flexible thinking like this. Jake Thompson hearing almost bursting out laughing. Thinking, this Mr. Sao's adaptability. Even stronger than Mr. Wang. That night unpleasant incident happened. Ms. Susan Yang forgot cooking dinner. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan deciding. Eating instant noodles also fine. Noodles just served on table. Really surprisingly delicious, worthy of Ms. Yang. Sophie Sullivan laughing gently, Jake Thompson also nodding agreeing. Every day eating delicacies. Occasionally changing to simple food also nice. After eating, everyone returning to rooms. Thomas Sullivan softly coughing once. Calling George Thompson over, hey Thompson. Full yet? George Thompson stunned, full already. Noodles my wife cooked, if I say not full isn't that courting death? Speaking honestly. Thomas Sullivan humming signaling. No one around, George Thompson then daring speak truth. Also counting as opening first. Honestly I'm not full. Noodles this watery, I can't stand. George Thompson scratching head. Swallowing saliva, me too. You mean, Thomas Sullivan laughing evilly. We go out eating more right? George Thompson stunned. Licking lips, what time going? Thomas Sullivan raising hand making 10 o'clock sign. Then signaling friend rest assured. Night 10 p.m. George Thompson meeting Thomas Sullivan. Let's go, old Sullivan. What waiting for? Go out eating skewers. Thomas Sullivan immediately nodding. Perfect, but Thompson must know if we two just go like this, definitely will be cursed to death by two tigresses at home. George Thompson frozen. Old Sullivan, good thing you reminded. Otherwise today I'd die. How about asking Lil Jake to buy back? Thomas Sullivan pouting. No good. Eating like that, how delicious is going ourselves. Listen to me. We'll do this. 5 minutes later. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan just putting down phones. Won 3 consecutive rounds. Perfect ending. Then hearing arguing outside door. George Thompson, you crazy? Deliberately stepping on my foot for what? You're the crazy one. Thomas Sullivan. Your foot blocking me putting down, that's what. You still saying that? I despise. Stubborn, not convinced? Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan looking at each other. Eyes full of amazement. Can argue over that? These two probably entering rebellious phase. Thought arguing, few sentences done. Who knew? Getting louder and louder. Finally George Thompson shouting, kicking Thomas Sullivan out of house. Thomas Sullivan angrily slamming door leaving. George Thompson so angry shouting after. Slamming door so hard? If skilled, come out here. Today if I don't beat you flying, then forget it. Then he also rushing out of house. Looking like that, probably too really going outside to solo. Heavens, seems they really angry. Jake Thompson stunned. Those two were happy. How became like this? Honey, should we go look? 2 minutes later. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan dressed. Going out, checking situation right when. Mary Lee and Susan Young also opening doors coming out. Mary Lee worried. Little Jake, Sophie, quickly go look. Don't let them lose face anymore. While Susan Young frowning. More thinking, more feeling wrong. Son. You go find them. While going video call with mom. Mom very suspicious. Seems something abnormal happening. This feeling not simple at all. Go quickly. They're not arguing, but secretly going out doing something. Chapter 495, Old Sullivan already paid. Hearing Susan Young saying so. Mary Lee also slightly nodding. That's true. Both of them understand very clearly feelings between George Thompson and Thomas Sullivan. Though usually two always verbal sparring. Even comparing whose tool's bigger. But speaking of real feelings, actually very good. Why today just because such tiny matter? Can argue? Really unreasonable. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan looking at each other laughing helplessly. Deciding followed two mothers' plan. After all, both still believe just arguing only. Otherwise wouldn't be different from confirming that saying. Men sneaking out midnight, either going eat barbecue, or drinking spicy wine. Giving Sterling and Emily to grandmothers to watch. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan arm in arm leaving house. Not driving. Probably two won't go far, honey. Where you guess they are? If really arguing. Then with old Sullivan's thunder-like voice. Just 100 meters away can hear immediately. Jake Thompson rubbing temples. Not bothering opening eyes. Glancing at phone holding. On screen is Susan Yang's video call. He thinking mom also really hardworking. Both having to watch Sterling. Also having to worry about dad. Well, let me reassure her first. Go around few nearby barbecue places looking. Let grandmothers rest assured. Sophie Sullivan obediently nodding. Yes. Villa 101 going out is high-end housing area. Past this area is commercial district opened specially for residents there. Everything available. March already. Most barbecue shops open all night. At this time, at nearby one fragrant skewer barbecue shop. Thomas Sullivan and George Thompson. Each raising large beer mug. Cheers, cheers. Very good, cheers once. Today getting this extra meal, must thank your idea. Must keep quiet. Next time think more reasons to sneak out. Yeah, quiet, quiet. Come, bottoms up. On table full of various skewers. Sprinkled full of cumin powder. Oil sizzling emitting intoxicating fragrance. Smells so good, tonight I must eat 100 skewers. Thomas Sullivan waving hand speaking boldly. Making grand vow. Today really favorable time, favorable place, favorable people. How often get such relaxing day? I'm going with you. George Thompson laughing loudly. Drinking beer gulp, laughing while joking. Honestly, today only one mistake. Is choosing shop too close to home. If grandmother's looking for 2 kids. We'll discover immediately. Next time must be more careful. Thomas Sullivan pouting, afraid of what? Old Thompson, don't worry. 2 ladies probably sleeping soundly. Besides, even if caught so what? 2 men going out eating barbecue. What's so big deal? George Thompson slightly stunned. Seeing this lawyer friend. BS ability getting higher. But also right. Food this delicious. Even if caught back still worth it. Very worth it. Right near that barbecue shop. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan looking at each other laughing helplessly. These 2 really deliberately pretending argue to sneak eat. Really speechless. Jake Thompson slightly curling lips. He's still leaning toward dad and father-in-law. Secretly turning phone other direction. Trying to block Susan Young and Mary Lee from seeing. Trying to buy time for 2 criminals to finish eating. But cold voice sounding, little Jake. Stop turning. Mom and mother-in-law both saw already. Give phone to your dad, quickly. Consider protection mission failed. Jake Thompson wiping forehead sweat. Helplessly leading Sophie Sullivan walking to shop. Same time, Thomas Sullivan and George Thompson raising heads. You feel it? That killing intent. Count, 3, 2, 1. Both turning heads back. Then seeing. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan. Walking over with strange smiles. 2 both breathing relief. Oh, it's little Jake and Sophie. Then relieved. Old dragon, add 2 more fresh hot skewers. Sophie, hungry? Let uncle order more for you. 2 squinting smiling. Feeling like just escaped disaster. But next second, Jake Thompson pointing at phone screen. Thomas Sullivan and George Thompson looking over. Clearly seeing Mary Lee and Susan Young on other end. Really karma comes quickly. Heaven never spares anyone. That night, 2 returning home trembling. Just entering door. Immediately checking if durian in fridge. Confirming safe then breathing relief. Susan Young and Mary Lee while 2 kids sleeping. Together going downstairs. Seeing 2 men sitting silently. They not getting angry immediately. Making 2 both happy and worried. Not full tonight? Susan Young smiling asking. George Thompson reflexively nodding. Then vigorously shaking head. Full already. Thomas Sullivan also same. And then most surprising scene happening. Susan Young and Mary Lee not choosing punishment. But each hugging their husband's arm. Old Thompson, old Sullivan. Today you 2 know what we're angry about? Called you back still don't understand? We're not angry you 2 going out eating secretly. At this age, though already grandparents but still healthy. Eating some good food what's big deal. Important thing is. You 2 thinking up pretending to argue trick. Making us feel cold-hearted. Could completely speak directly to us. We're not stingy to point. Not letting you go eat 1 meal. Your biggest mistake today. Is arguing too loudly. What if affecting 2 kids' sleep? Right? Thomas Sullivan and George Thompson after hearing. Tears welling up. Didn't expect 2 ladies so understanding and tolerant. Heavens, really immortals descending. Alright, don't be too moved. Still don't know what next storm is. Susan Young and Mary Lee. Each taking out pair of gloves, 1 big 1 small. Alright, remember carefully next time. Now come accept punishment. Actually initially. 2 ladies originally planning scold heavily upon seeing. But why changed minds? Must ask person who paved way, little Ms. Sullivan. Is thanks to Sophie Sullivan speaking for them. At this time, before barbecue shop. Sophie Sullivan and Jake Thompson eating very happily. Honey, try this beef tendon, grilled very well. Oh, this part cold already. Later ask boss grill again hot. That's right, 2 not going home immediately. But deciding stay finish eating. People say already. Rice grain precious because farmer's effort, grilled meat same. Going leaving waste very pitiful. Barbecue bringing home eating how delicious as eating on spot. Besides, this meal old Sullivan already paid. Honey, can I drink bottle cold water? Seeing Jake Thompson nodding. Sophie Sullivan smiling bright as flowers, waving calling boss. Get me bottle cold water please. That scene just happening. falling into eyes of man sitting in corner, while eating skewers while staring intently. Chapter 496, Damn Butterfly Wants to Assassinate Me Again. That woman both beautiful and familiar looking. Isn't she Jake Thompson's girlfriend? Thinking of that name, man slightly clenching fist, he forcefully breaking several skewer sticks in hand. Pain from fingertips transmitting making him more alert. Then he glancing to other side. Indeed seeing face, making him hate to the bone marrow. Jake Thompson. My Harrison family fallen to this point. While you leisurely taking wife eating barbecue. Based on what? Based on what? Not wrong, that man is Harrison Cole. He originally practicing martial arts in family secret manual but failed. Right before River City Martial Arts Conference threshold. Old man Harrison Kingston discovering abnormality. Hurriedly stopping him from continuing practice. Result. Harrison family greatly defeated at conference. Lost to Sky family taking River City's #1 martial family position. Harrison family hating extremely, especially Harrison Cole. He only wishes he could tear Jake Thompson to pieces. Just wanted to sleep with your wife. Why did you have to destroy my whole family like this? From then on, the Harrison family's reputation plummeted. Harrison Cole's status also fell accordingly. Those who previously didn't dare provoke, now taking turns mocking. He's endured enough humiliation. Really a tiger fallen to the plains bullied by dogs. Jake Thompson, everything is because of you. Harrison Cole coldly snorting once. Now he just wants to rush over and beat Jake Thompson. But reason still stops him. What if he can't win? After knowing the truth, the Harrison family wasn't without reaction, but being suppressed step by step by the Sky family's power. Now, finally Harrison Cole meeting Jake Thompson again. The skewer in his hand suddenly tasteless. Seeing Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan standing up to leave, he quickly covering his face avoiding. Then not bothering to pay. Secretly turning around, getting in car following. The two returning all the way to Villa District 101. Then being stopped by security. Harrison Cole quickly announcing himself as from Harrison Martial Arts Gym. Returning home, he immediately waking up Mr. Harrison Vincent sleeping soundly. Dad, Grandpa, I just saw Jake Thompson. I even know where he lives, Villa District 101. Seems he still fears our family's revenge. That's why moved to Sky family's district. After Harrison Cole finished speaking, old Harrison Kingston's aged eyes suddenly blazing bright. Jake Thompson, you sure? Harrison Cole nodding hard, definitely. This lifetime I won't forget that face. So what do we do now? Revenge. In old Fox Harrison Kingston's eyes flashing golden light. He slamming fist hard on table. He dares look down on Harrison family. Then even if risking life, I'll make him taste suffering. While discussing plans, person silent until now. Harrison Vincent, shaking head. Stopping conversation between father and son. Advising, just let it go. That day Sky Ming already explained clearly to me. It's Cole's fault. Broad daylight daring to steal someone else's girlfriend. Isn't that being a thug? I've lived this many years. Never seen anything so shameful. If still stubbornly seeking revenge on Jake Thompson, then Harrison family's face will be completely lost. Words just finished. A heavy slap landing straight on his face. Old Harrison Kingston angrily panting heavily. You unfilial son. Are you even worthy of being his father? Harrison Vincent. Look at Cole and our Harrison family harmed like this. What fault does Cole have? People say good girls always have pursuers. The boy just used a bit more force. What's wrong with that? Damn it. Harrison Vincent cursing silently in heart. Now he finally understands why his son has such twisted worldview. It's all because of this old man. Dad, importantly we can't beat Jake Thompson. Harrison Vincent trying to persuade one last time. But in heart rising bad premonition. Harrison Kingston muttering, I have a way. Do you remember? Before we had dealings with an international assassin organization. Named Butterfly. Now just need to pay to hire them. Definitely no problem. Harrison Cole immediately responding. Being pulled by father signaling stop. But he not bothering to care. Still glaring at father full of resentment. You mean hiring Butterfly organization to kill him, right? Villa District 101. Thomas Sullivan and George Thompson, tears welling up. Looking at Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan. Little Jake, Sophie. You two so thoughtful. When leaving still packed few meat skewers bringing back. Two probably still hungry so eat immediately. Really thoughtful to the extreme. Jake Thompson laughing saying one sentence. Making Sophie Sullivan's face blush pink. Clearly his idea after all. I'm full already. Now just want to go home. Crawl under covers sleep. After such a long night. Already past midnight. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan quietly falling asleep. At this time, in a suburban villa abroad. A woman named Butterfly opening wide charming eyes. Intently watching subordinate reporting. You say someone again put bounty to assassinate Jake Thompson? That's right, at Villa District 101 River City. This is target's photo. Please look. Saying that, he handing photo toward her. Last time was in Ocean City. Butterfly squinting, taking photo looking carefully. Discovering indeed the person she's thinking of. She waving hand, signaling subordinate to withdraw. Sitting down in chair, sinking into deep thought. Last time that group planning to assassinate Jake Thompson. Result almost causing Butterfly organization's destruction. This time could it be same group? Must be so. Butterfly not thinking more, slamming hard on table. Angry to point of trembling. Really treating my Butterfly organization as fools? Very well. Didn't expect Mr. Thompson already countered. Telling us everything. First must call friend in America. Butterfly speaking while dialing international number. Last time Jake Thompson assassination attempt. Person harming Butterfly organization was Bright Howard. Still haven't found him yet. But now have bigger clue. Thanks entirely to help from friends in America. These two cases perhaps related. Early morning in America. Just hearing phone ringing. William Wong reflexively thinking it's raining again. Startled sitting up. Then discovering it's encrypted call. Who calling at this hour? It's me, Butterfly. Ah, what's the matter? William Wong sighing once. Picking up thermos, drinking sip of hot tea. Listening to Butterfly recounting entire matter. After listening, he frowning tightly. Harrison family in River City. Harrison Cole wanting to assassinate Jake Thompson. The conflict between Harrison Cole and Jake Thompson. Mr. Wong knowing like palm of hand. Intelligence network he controls. Even stronger than what people see. William Wong both annoyed and amused. Harrison Cole daring to assassinate little Jake, based on what? Clearly himself as thief. Now being punished still wanting revenge. Really shameless type. William Wong truly feeling. Harrison Cole not worth pitying. Harrison family declining until now though related to little Jake. But everything reasonable and justified. Just self-defense, nothing wrong. Don't know how thick Harrison family's face is. Chapter 497, Old Man Drink Milk, Butterfly. When are your people planning to act? Tomorrow. And this matter, how you planning to handle? Same group as last time? Butterfly already been sweet-talked by Mr. Wong. To point of absolute trust. Sighing once. No other way, since being enlightened by Jake Thompson. William Wong really knows how to control her. Though appearance not similar. But essentially helping her avoid harm. Think about it, Jake Thompson only worth 1 million? Really absurd. And that giant following him, can you beat him? Who you know can defeat him? Isn't clearly wanting you all to die? Butterfly after hearing cursing once, damn it. Trying to trick us again? I understand friend. What should I do now? William Wong lowering voice. In eyes flashing hard to detect coldness. Harrison Cole repeatedly provoking Jake Thompson. All making stupid mistakes. Keeping only harms life, pollutes society. Just bring him to your place. Handle however you want. Butterfly immediately understanding. She originally person living between life and death daily. Stubborn but extremely decisive when acting. After hanging up, William Wong planning to inform Jake Thompson. But thinking again forget it, matter already resolved. Let little Jake worry less. Sigh, this Harrison family and Harrison Cole really incurable. What he didn't expect. Is Jake Thompson already awake at this time? Ding. Warning host. Danger, danger. Assassin organization. Already accepted commission to assassinate host. What specific time? Sorry host, warning wrong. Danger already eliminated. Jake Thompson being woken by system bell. Annoyed saying clearly, damn it. What damn system is this? Waking me up then saying false alarm. Can you work more professionally? Please report clearly then call. System answering softly, host don't be angry. Sleep well host. Jake Thompson helpless, helping Sophie Sullivan cover blanket. Then lying down continuing sleep. Early next morning. 2 being awakened by joyful cheering. Ha ha, my grandson knows calling, grandma. So wonderful, is Susan Yang's happy voice shouting. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan looking at each other smiling. In both eyes are warmth and pride. Sterling growing bigger every day. Healthy, lively. Isn't that what all parents hope for? Honey, time passes so fast. Just now Sterling already knows calling grandma. Soon will know standing, speaking. Then walking, going to school, marrying, having children. Sophie Sullivan speaking while daydreaming. Her hair still bit messy, few strands hanging loose like light bangs. She propping hands sitting up, pouting looking adorably lazy. Jake Thompson bursting out laughing, come on. Wife, you calculating too fast. According to what you say. I must quickly earn dowry money for son. Sophie Sullivan frowning, small pretty nose slightly wrinkling. What dowry money? Marriage still needs dowry? Jake Thompson spreading arms, of course. Could people marry daughters for free? Sophie Sullivan pouting, slightly kicking feet. Not calculating like that. Look, Sterling is your son. You married wife without giving dowry. Isn't it later waves pushing forward waves? Our son must learn from dad. Jake Thompson rubbing chin, feeling she has point. Oh right, I married wife without dowry. Why should my son spend money? My son definitely will be better than me. But wife, then our daughter marrying later also doesn't need dowry? According to your way, daughter must learn from mom. Not only not receiving dowry but also giving more? Impossible. Daughter we painstakingly raise. Marrying off at least must have proper dowry. This isn't about money, but attitude. Sophie Sullivan pouting, raising small fist lightly hitting husband. Argue back, look, you yourself marrying wife without dowry. But now wanting others' daughters must have. Really double standard, husband. Am I right? Honey, you really man knowing nothing about dowry. If it doesn't need then also can't. Between us two, must have one person receiving. Yeah, it has no choice. Jake Thompson raising thumb, hearing wife speak completely convinced. One sentence from her better than reading 10 years books. After getting up, 2 going to see Sterling. Unfortunately now Sterling being surrounded by George Thompson. Vigorously training. Good grandson, call grandpa. Follow grandpa reading, making sure no Thomas Sullivan around. George Thompson then breathing relief. At least not losing right? Sterling's little mouth grinning widely. As if about to burst out those 2 words. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan both laughing waiting. Mr. George Thompson still persistently teaching. Pa. Sterling eyes wide round, while learning. Looking at face knowing secretly saying, oh how to pronounce this word. Can't learn, too difficult. So difficult wanting to cry. Sterling trying to make some sound. Making Mr. George Thompson happy trembling, Pa. Sterling learning. Don't rush, oh dear, why still can't say? Grandpa worried, grandson also worried. Trying everything still can't say. Perhaps because embarrassed? Sterling sighing, blending into atmosphere. Right then. Mr. Thompson eyes wide full of expectation. Standing beside stroller. Grandpa. Sterling glancing at him, 2 tiny hands waving around. Then babbling. That moment, Mr. George Thompson frozen stiff. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan also eyes wide. My son so brave heavens. Really super upgraded version. Jake Thompson between crying and laughing. Right after, Sterling like getting power buff. Finally uttering 2 clear words. Grandpa. George Thompson from embarrassed to death. In instant becoming like winning lottery jackpot. Feeling even better than winning 5 million. Good grandson, calling very well, let's go eat breakfast. Whole family gathering around table. Today rarely everyone happy. Two babies being carried to first floor eating breakfast together. Of course can't hold chopsticks yet. Spoon also not working, can only feed. Like what? Point what feed that? Little Jake. Call your dad and father-in-law down. Only Mr. Sullivan and Mr. Thompson not at table yet. Jake Thompson just about to stand calling. Then hearing heavy footsteps from stairs. Clang clang clanging. No one else but Thomas Sullivan. Mr. Dragon, so early, old Sullivan just saying. Already striding to dining table. One move already standing beside Sterling's stroller. Just now hearing Mr. Thompson say. Sterling knows calling Grandpa. Yet he only called one word Grandpa. That's it, this deal big profit. Being taken advantage by grandson, how can call it loss? Before everyone. Thomas Sullivan laughing evilly, bending down saying, Grandpa. Grandpa eat breakfast. Grandpa want milk? Chapter 498, Mr. Sullivan counterattacking, too shameful. Old Sullivan so bold? Jake Thompson stunned, not understanding Thomas Sullivan's action. Don't tell me he really thinks. Sterling learning call Grandpa is learning from him. Right then. Sophie Sullivan gently pulling husband's sleeve, honey. I think. How about we take back Galaxy Corporation early? Leaving in Mr. Sullivan's hands long I'm afraid losing value. Lately I see him getting dumber every day. Jake Thompson pondering a while. Raising thumb praising, makes sense. But can't blatantly demand back. Just buy back at slightly below market price. Nationwide over 100 Galaxy shopping centers. Each about 1 million. Total about 100 million, transfer immediately. Counting as internal discount. We buying cheap like this not cheating anyone. Then whole family bursting out laughing. No one can hide anymore. After laughing, Thomas Sullivan red-faced lowering head eating. After meal. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan preparing take two babies for vaccination. 9 a.m. River City Maternity Hospital parking lot. Panamera slowly driving in. Passenger window lowering. Today Sophie Sullivan only light makeup. But still breathtakingly beautiful. Her elegant appearance. Catching eyes of young couple standing nearby. Boy scratching head. Laughing mockingly. Wife, look there. Another couple going for abortion. That girl so pretty. Must be pregnant early. Just abort, not like can't have children anymore. Afraid of what? 1 month ago. This couple probably too enthusiastic. And hit immediately. Now girl already showing morning sickness signs. Boy knowing news panicking several days straight. Finally deciding take girlfriend for abortion. Really funny, so young how to raise children. No reason at all. After hearing. Girl more thinking more angry, I'm going with you right? I heard you completely. But can your words be less harsh? You think she's pretty. So assume she's going for abortion? You think everyone irresponsible like you? No responsibility at all. Really. Normal people who judges others. Without knowing clearly. People say already. Men must know keeping mouth shut. Then can accomplish great things. Girl furious. Feeling boyfriend too shallow. Heavens, looking can't tell? Passenger seat sitting is beautiful woman. Car is Panamera, you know how much costs. Driver definitely rich kid. You ever seen young master waking early taking kids to school? Having money like that. Definitely coming here for abortion only. Young man glaring at phone. Oh wait, last month's salary arrived. Got 2,000, enough for abortion, let's go. Girl speechless. Just wanting jump up slap boyfriend once. Right when they turning to leave. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan getting out car. First opening trunk. Taking out two folding strollers. Then from back seat. Carrying out twin babies. Even if Newton wasn't hit by Apple. Must recognize. This is complete family of 4. Girl seeing this eyes wide, glaring at boyfriend, eyes full of contempt. Meanwhile, Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan also stunned, huh? Just getting out of car. Why already being glared at heavens? Wife, you explain. What situation is this? Sophie Sullivan slightly frowning. Then shaking head, looking can't understand. But seems right when we got out car. Those two started arguing. Jake Thompson thinking carefully, really is so. Could it be seeing our twins too cute? So they also want some. But only pregnant with one so angry? Forget it. Every family has own troubles. White Success Holdings Corporation. Located in River City's busiest commercial district. This land personally chosen by King Wong. Jake Thompson directly. Transferring money to rent. Annual rent reaching scary 8 digits. From Floor 1 to 12 are Leger Corporation's key projects. Floor 13 to 24 managed by Unity Chen. Floor 25 and 26 are Leadership Office area. At this time Secretary Zhang and King Wong tensely discussing together. So, stock opponent we need acquire this time is Penguin side? King Wong nodding heavily, that's right. Before because Little Horse CEO at Unity Corporation. Being played by Chairman Thompson. After that he keeps targeting us causing trouble. This time again fat prey. Of course they won't let go. Secretary Zhang face darkening. Then difficult. Though Penguin once defeated by Unity. But their strength still extremely strong. Is international first-tier corporation. How can joke with them? This way, Little Wong. Tell below buy more shares. Near noon closing see situation then continue. Tell trading team closely watch stock market. If not stable, then immediately inform Chairman Thompson and Director Sullivan. Meanwhile, at Penguin Headquarters Trading Operations Department. Team leader David Zhang. Face full of excitement. Just now he came up with extremely humiliating opponent move. Currently this fat stock portion. Basically already in Penguin's hands. Time still early. He planning lure Leger buying more at high price. Wait until last 5 minutes. Penguin will operate one move. Force stock price straight to bottom. Profit not important. Important is must make Leger lose face. This blow will make opponent hit double. Buying expensive still losing completely. Team leader Zhang, you doing this too risky? Success no problem. But if Leger realizes our plot, won't have time handle end session. Could lose hundreds millions. Better safe than risking like this. David Zhang after hearing, frowning tightly. You really lifetime only can be assistant. While I'm team leader. Ancients said already, no enemy no self. 100 battles 100 victories. I thoroughly investigated Leger's 2 managers. Are Tracy Zhang and King Wong. Both careful working types. Never take risks. Think about it. Stock price suddenly rising then dropping hard. They'll be suspicious. In just 5 minutes they won't think of anything. Definitely will miss this opportunity. We definitely will make them lose face. Time gradually passing to 11:50 a.m. Secretary Zhang and King Wong eyes glued to K-line screen. While Little Wolf sitting beside, leisurely playing phone. Only 10 more minutes. How about stopping morning session here? No need watching anymore. Seems Penguin side will keep high price until last minute. This afternoon I'll tell investment department gather scattered stocks later. King Wong calmly saying. After all Leger not losing then rest assured. Buying bit high also just temporary. Chapter 499, Stock Genius Silly Little Wolf. Going step by step steadily also good. Tracy Zhang rubbing temples. 2 deciding go discuss cooperation contract with River City Large Enterprise. Then leaving office. Too busy. To point forgetting computer still on. Little Wolf still in office. Now he already sitting before computer. Stupid bird. Making my sister Tracy. Have to stare at screen all morning no time play with me. Too much. Wait. I'll tell my dad play you all bankrupt. Little Wolf muttering. Suddenly at 11:55. He discovering stock price plummeting without breaks. Why dropping so fast? Little Wolf cursing. What's happening heavens? Sister Tracy and King Wong not here. But price this low. Isn't this golden opportunity to buy? Little Wolf's eyes lighting up. His hand gripping mouse. As if holding victory god's sword. He frantically operating. So cheap not buying. Then brain has problem. What if trap? Screw it. Who can stop me? At most lose, but I can handle. Stupid birds, die for me. It's 12:20 in the afternoon. Jake Thompson and 3 others just arriving at their hotpot restaurant adjusting broth. Then King Wong calling. After hearing news, Jake Thompson stunned. Damn. Still 10 minutes until session ends. Why not wait, let Little Wolf finish operating? Called sworn brothers. But now turns out being defendant. Words not finished. King Wong reporting news, we earned 1 billion already. Not only that, also taught Penguin a lesson. Jake Thompson eyes wide. Worthy of our General Wolf. I said already, he can do it. Eating so much dog brain not wasted. After hanging up, Jake Thompson grinning non-stop. Then Sophie Sullivan raising head, eyes sparkling, honey. Let me tell you a story. Jake Thompson nodding. She starting slowly telling. Once there was a strong man. His life very bitter, not because poor, but because too rich. Good food, nice clothes, everything. Just pity his beautiful wife won't let him touch. No reason at all. Man thinking, could I use 5 fingers, whole life? One day he decided talk frankly with wife. Finally opening hearts. Turns out wife still angry at him. Because few months ago, he did something making her furious. But until now still didn't dare say. Wife keeping in heart, can't let go. So punishing husband by embargo completely. Jake Thompson hearing this stunned. While Sophie Sullivan grinning continuing. Turns out that day was exactly that special day. That strong man had special happy event. But didn't tell his wife. Honey, you understand? HMPH. Laughing happily but not sharing with me one sentence. Really selfish husband. See if I get angry. Jake Thompson scratching nose. Forehead full of black lines. Understand. Sophie Sullivan smiling, then try saying. Jake Thompson softly coughing twice, is because that man useless. Should be negative example for modern men. Can't even coax own wife. Sophie Sullivan bursting out laughing, I meant that? Too much. Why you always notice weird places? She pouting. Glancing at half smile on Jake Thompson's mouth corner. Starting again. Deliberately teasing me, right? Jake Thompson laughing saying, is matter between Penguin and Leger Corporation fighting for fat prey. Finally Penguin deliberately playing tricks. Is wanting humiliate us. I guess they think King Wong and Secretary Zhang won't dare order buying more. But then too not in room. Little Wolf seeing stock price dropping terribly. I can still imagine his face then. Probably eyes blazing shouting I'm bleeding here. Then Little Wolf rushing and sweeping all Penguin stocks clean. Jake Thompson laughing while recounting to Sophie Sullivan. Speaking honestly. This time Penguin playing quite risky. But really meeting Little Wolf. Type likes adventure but no brain. Sophie Sullivan laughing sideways, that Mr. Horse probably furious to death. River City Martial Arts Organization. Sky Ming swallowing dry gulp saliva. Looking at Harrison Vincent's back sighing. After he left, immediately telling assistant prepare car. Hurry up, go there immediately. It's 12:20 in the afternoon, Jake Thompson sitting in first floor lobby. Playing game while humming. Hearing doorbell, he glancing camera. Then opening door for Sky Ming. Heavens, March-April so hot? Sky Ming's forehead sweating beans. Making Jake Thompson stunned. You just finished exercising? Sky Ming sighing. Don't mention it. My car died at Villa District Gate. I had to run here. What? Jake Thompson inhaling deeply. From District Gate to here? You 40-something running like middle school 1,000-meter race? Amazing. 666. What's so urgent? Jake Thompson squinting laughing. No matter you wouldn't come here yourself. If nothing. Then Sky Ming never would run like this. Brother Jake, just now Harrison Vincent came find me. Telling me warn you be careful. Possibly 2 assassin groups coming for you. Hired by Harrison Cole. Jake Thompson eyes wide. Harrison Cole? Damn, I haven't settled scores with him yet. 2 assassin groups. How much must he hate me? Stealing people's wives on street. And thinking it's justified? Brother Sky, didn't you say he's going crazy? Why so clear-headed now? Well, Sky Ming sighing. All small matters only. Harrison Cole indeed not crazy. But he disappeared. Jake Thompson frowning. Disappeared? Sky Ming nodding. Right. This morning he suddenly vanished. Until now still not found. Calling then foreigner answering phone. Telling Harrison Vincent. This lifetime don't hope see Harrison Cole again. Jake Thompson inhaling hard. Immediately texting King Wong. Buy me 10 boxes fireworks. Later I want hear explosions. Don't know which expert acted. making Harrison Cole disappear forever. But heavens really have eyes. That type evil person. Probably enemies lining from River City to Ocean. Then why Harrison Vincent kindly coming warn me? I don't understand. Logically, he should hate me, right? Sky Ming waving hand. Not necessarily. Say this way. Harrison Vincent, rare person in Harrison family, still knows right from wrong. He came find me discuss matter. Also mentioned you in past incident. He knows clearly fault was Harrison Cole's first. Jake Thompson stroking chin. Secretly feeling moved. Son arrogant, looking down on heaven. Bullying good people. Yet father. Still maintaining objective view like this. Really rare. Those two assassin groups. You know which organizations? Let me ask Brother Wong handle immediately. One group is Butterfly Organization. Harrison Vincent told me clearly. Other group he doesn't know. Heard Harrison Cole afraid Butterfly can't finish job. So himself hired another group. Brother Jake, you must be extremely careful. If you agree. Next few days I'll have people disguise as security. Standing guard around villa for you. Wait, Butterfly Organization? Jake Thompson blinking. Is Butterfly Organization I once heard? Good, I understand why Harrison Cole disappeared. Vaguely remember last time that organization badly tricked. Terribly lured by Mr. Wong. Now they're free. Looking for someone to vent anger. And right then Harrison Cole delivering himself. Not disappearing would be strange. No problem, Brother Sky, I understand. But I want ask you one thing. Near my villa any empty ones? Closer better, I want rent. Jake Thompson rubbing chin continuing. Planning let that one for Big Strong Lee. With few people King Wong staying. Recently don't know why. People wanting assassinate me. Like mushrooms after rain. Don't know whose cake I touched. Too idle nothing to do probably. System still reporting. Me and Sophie Sullivan absolutely safe. But what if when Jake Thompson not home? Then must have Big Strong help handle. Empty house none. But if you don't mind. Villa number 4. Opposite your house is my private one. I only renovated simply, you can use temporarily. District 101 originally Sky Ming's property. Him keeping one private is normal. Yet right time helping Jake Thompson big time. Then thank you very much. I'll pay rent at market price. After Sky Ming left, Jake Thompson immediately calling William Wong. Hey, you hateful. Didn't you say would protect me? So about to have 2 assassin groups coming for me? How to protect like this? One group is Butterfly Organization, one group unclear identity. Who can handle heavens? Brother Wong. Heard recently assassins planning kill me. You know about this? Other end, William Wong clearly stunned. Huh, how does Jake know? Butterfly Organization having intentions toward him. Must be this kid also has own news network. You know I already helped you resolve that. At dawn I even tricked them running circles. Now probably Harrison Cole dragged abroad already deserved. That moment, Jake Thompson inhaling hard, what? All resolved already? Hearing Jake Thompson asking back. William Wang's heart jumping. What? Doubting my workability? No way, if I hadn't handled. Would have sent people protect you already. Jake Thompson softly laughing. Indeed Brother Wong really peak. 2 assassin organizations not yet appearing. Already resolved by him. Having bodyguard this level, what else to fear? Just hanging up. Sky Ming returning again, kid. Remaining assassin group. Person sent has codename, Clear Wind. Vincent just found information in Harrison Cole's room. Be careful. Jake Thompson flicking hair. Patting Big Brother's shoulder once. Brother rest assured. That Clear Wind already handled. I'm absolutely safe. After that, he going to brokerage office. Receiving villa number 4 keys from Sky Ming. Then calling King Wong and Big Strong Lee moving in. Rooms let them divide themselves. Bringing wife and kids along is also fine. Boss letting you stay but not bringing family. How's that different from exploitation? Time flew by like lightning, night had fallen. After feeding the 2 babies. The 2 little ones sleeping soundly. Jake Thompson and Sophie Sullivan starting again. Their happy winning streak. 5 rounds straight all wins. Must say honestly, Sophie Sullivan laughing. I feel this game is boring now. Opponents all chickens. Not enough strength for me to fight anymore. She's speaking while peeling tangerine. Sharing half with Jake Thompson. Jake Thompson choked up laughing bitterly. I'm carrying the whole team. That's why my wife finds it so easy. Her skill level though truly increased. But still far from reaching world champion level. But wife's words how dare argue. Alright. Changing to another game is fine. Seems Unity Corporation is researching a new game. Probably about 2 months will open beta test. Then you try playing. I guess you'll be hooked. Sophie Sullivan's big round eyes sparkling brightly. What genre, honey? Jake Thompson pondering. It's a game about legends and open world. Also has romance elements. Characters designed extremely beautiful. Dawn 1 o'clock. Jake Thompson startled because system suddenly awakening again. Ding. Congratulations host. Another new assassin coming for you. Distance. 1,000 meters. Through system confirmation. Is member of third-rate foreign assassin organization. Codename. Clear Wind. Host's win rate. 100%. Jake Thompson lying in bed. Damn it. Isn't that Clear Wind name Brother Sky mentioned? But William Wong said already resolved. Jake Thompson stunned. His impression of William Wang's reliable work vanishing into smoke. He jumping out of bed. Sophie Sullivan half awake half dreaming, pulling his hand back. Honey. Where are you going? Jake Thompson gently pinching her cheek. Little Wolf ran a red light. I'm going to help him handle it, back soon. Hearing Little Wolf's name, Sophie Sullivan just yawning long. Oh, remember to come back early, dear husband. Jake Thompson nodding, quickly changing clothes. Before leaving door, suddenly he having an idea. Turning back rummaging in closet. Taking out 2 pairs of Sophie Sullivan's black stockings. Third-rate assassin probably easy to fool. From first floor window, he looking outside. Under street light not far away. Indeed there's a guy standing stupidly, looking just like wanted criminal. Clear Wind, it's you right? Really not professional at all. Standing exposed like that, afraid people won't know you're assassin? Jake Thompson squinting. Quietly climbing through window. Following wall, circling behind him. Clear Wind still intently watching Villa. Not knowing someone already behind. He trembling. Nervous to point of sweating. Hoo, this is my first mission. Boss too stingy. With 500,000 yuan. Divided I only get 100,000. Success or failure. Must save life first. He telling himself that. Finally gathering all courage, about to climb wall. But right then, he seeing under street light. Shadows of 2 people overlapping. Clear Wind frozen dead. Whole body getting goosebumps. Instinct immediately pulling gun from waist. Turning around. Only seeing Jake Thompson's harmless smiling face. Before raising hand. Gun already falling to ground. AAA ghost. Clear Wind screaming. Jake Thompson softly sighing, patting his head once. Friend, psychological weakness like this. Then how can be assassin? New to the job? Jake Thompson raising eyebrow smiling. Bending down picking up gun. Giving back to him, very calmly. Not afraid at all. Thank you. Indeed I'm on first mission, so bit nervous. Oh, first time? Jake Thompson touching his side. Taking rope just found in warehouse. Corner of mouth curving up. What's more interesting than tricking assassin to tie himself up? Chapter 501, that's right. Tie yourself up. Jake Thompson curling lips. Putting arm around Clear Wind's shoulder, smiling brightly. Then pulling candy from pocket giving to him. Friend, first time on job. Being nervous is normal. This villa so big, you probably don't know entrance right? I was exactly like you before. Don't know way, just wandering all night. Now let me show you. Clear Wind stunned. Not knowing he's about to be spun like windmill by prey. Can understand. Hearing Jake Thompson's words, feeling bit of sweetness transmit in mouth. Clear Wind suddenly feeling like meeting late soulmate. True confidant big brother. That's right big brother. Thank you for enlightening me. Today we're sent together to assassinate Jake Thompson. This is also my fortune. Following behind you let me be shield. Completing mission is enough. Also for training. Clear Wind naively smiling. Naturally not noticing. In Jake Thompson's eyes flashing trace of amusement. In his heart from first mission. All ready for meeting teammate on same trip too lucky. Ecstatically happy. Can't do that brother, I've been observing here quite long. This Jake Thompson very stupid. Moreover very confident. Absolutely doesn't think someone will assassinate him. Moreover look at this villa. Completely no defense at all, will be very easy smooth. In this situation. Most suitable for newbie like you to practice. Clear wind touching chin. Placing knife before chest saying. I have ambition. Want to become professional assassin. How can be cowardly before circumstances. Following behind big brother then chopping people's heads. Completely not what man should do. I understand big brother. Now I'll rush and chop him dead. Clear wind just stepping forward. Then immediately back foot tripping brightly falling to ground. Is Jake Thompson tripping his foot once. Suddenly clear wind inhaling cold air. Big brother's foot speed so fast. Really worthy of professional. Jake Thompson coldly responding with dissatisfied look. Hey, little wind. Surely you're not that stupid harmful thing, right? You look at this villa. Definitely Jake Thompson is rich person. If you directly kill him like this. After can you escape from America? I swear to you okay? Can't use bit of thinking? Clear wind secretly nodding. With big brother's words. Indeed something I overlooked. Supporting hand on knee standing up. Clear wind clasping hands bowing asking big brother for guidance. Jake Thompson sighing. Saying what you should do is rush and tie him up. Take him run to border to handle. Not here too dangerous. Before clear wind opening mouth. Jake Thompson already flipping hand pulling out rope. Giving tool to you. That's right today we too can meet here. Also proves we have fate. Our organization's specialty is rope binding secret. I'll pass it to you. Remember don't tell others. HMPH, big brother really has temperament. Teaching me rope binding method. Providing tools for me. Even teaching hands on right here. Alright big brother I'll study carefully. Jake Thompson's mouth corner lifting curved line. One hand grabbing dagger in clear wind's hand throwing. To side then giving rope to clear wind. They're saying person saving others often hard saving self. Barber never cuts own hair. So as long as you learn how to tie yourself unable to move, then considered almost completing great cause. Clear wind cutely nodding actually really this matter. Now first spread rope out. Wrap around yourself 2 rounds. Clear wind not saying word. This must study very carefully. Big brother finished tying. Very good now according to what I say tie knot. Loosen bit rope around feet. Tie tight at knee place of both legs. Jake Thompson taking full 10 minutes. Guiding clear wind from afar tying himself tight. Now he only has 2 arms can move. How does it feel? Clear wind naively laughing saying big brother. I really can't move. Except 2 arms. Now can only slightly move. You're really skilled. Even I can't escape. Tying Jake Thompson. Definitely easy as flipping palm. Jake Thompson quietly walking behind clear wind. Pulling remaining rope. Hey, give your hands here. Clear wind originally not thinking much. Directly clasping both hands giving out. Jake Thompson quick eyes fast hands wrapping then tying. Now your hands also can't move. Clear wind stunned saying big brother what are you doing? Jake Thompson laughing softly once. Pointing at villa number 1 then curling lips. Clear wind's face surprised unbelievable expression. Opening mouth as lightning strike brother. Have you thought of one possibility? Is Jake Thompson? Clear wind. So this is person I plan to kill. You think joking with me? Jake Thompson inhaling cold air inside. Since you ask sincerely, then I'll mercifully tell you yes that's right. I'm exposing all not pretending anymore I'm playing you. Not convinced then hit me. That weak appearance. In clear wind's eyes infinitely magnified. Now clear wind teeth wanting to grind broken. Using all strength in arms. Trying to break free. But discovering him. Earlier you tied knot too tight. Completely can't untie big brother. Come here quickly I'll knock see what assassin like. Now big strong Lee also running quickly over. Seeing situation at scene very shocked. Right when clear wind still wrapping himself. Jake Thompson already notified big strong Lee come back. He tied himself up. You guys knock him unconscious. Then take to Villa number 4 first guard. Wait tomorrow morning arrange continue beating Big Brother. I don't want to faint. I won't run thinking of Clear Wind's misery. Just about to open mouth seizing opportunity. Suddenly in ear sounding terrifying voice. Let me knock him unconscious. After handling Clear Wind Jake Thompson returning home. Still quite moved. He afraid Clear Wind will recognize him. Even specially prepared pair of stockings Sophie Sullivan once wore. Result not using still quite fragrant. Quietly entering bedroom. Jake Thompson seeing Sophie Sullivan sleeping soundly peaceful face. Then relieved lying down sleeping. Right when he about to sink into dreams. Suddenly thinking of one big use for Clear Wind. This guy isn't that brave, right? Morning 9 o'clock wife. Wait later I'll take Secretary Wong outside handle some matters. You going along or staying home? Going out once. How can not report and ask wife's opinion? I'll stay home. Later you and your mom will take 2 kids outside strolling. You just rest assured handle work. Sophie Sullivan originally planning go along. But thinking Jake Thompson must bring King Wong. Definitely important matter. She better stay home watch kids. Jake Thompson laughing saying rest assured. 2 hours later I'll return. Jake Thompson gently messing Sophie Sullivan's soft hair, laughing dotingly. At this time, King Wong also with Big Strong Lee's help. Carrying Clear Wind still unconscious into car. He doesn't understand. Where CEO Thompson planning take unconscious assassin? Could it be throwing in sealed room scaring to death? Person curled up in trunk there. Jake Thompson opening door getting in car asking softly okay yet? Chairman Thompson, King Wong smiling answering today we going. Because bringing unconscious Clear Wind. Due to his special profession. So not sure if he'll suddenly wake up causing trouble. For safety. King Wong driving his own Acura. Jake Thompson also noticing that. Suddenly he remembering Leger seems still no company car. Little Wong. Afternoon withdraw some money from account. Buy 2 MyBox first. Then see company needs buy few more A6s. Keep 1 MyBox for self-driving. Usually convenient picking me up. Actually not that Jake Thompson dislikes Acura. 200,000 car comfortable enough. Just if can enjoy better things. Why not buy for convenience? Otherwise what's earning money for? Earning but not spending meaningless, right? Not wrong at all. Yes, Chairman Thompson. Surprisingly Big Strong Lee also interested saying Big Brother. Then I also want one. Can you give me share? Oh, Big Strong Lee grown up. These days even knows opening mouth asking for things. Jake Thompson nodding very satisfied. Raising eyebrow laughing asking what car you want. Big Strong Lee scratching head saying Big Iveco. I'll go to used car market find one myself. That thing can carry many people. Every new year when I go hometown. Also very impressive Big Iveco Jake Thompson almost choking on saliva. Involuntarily remembering famous internet saying. Iveco Big Gold Cup. After carrying people carry ashes too. Not meaning that. Perhaps just different preferences. But since Big Strong Lee likes. Then tell Little Wong remember give Big Strong Lee share. Big Strong Lee, when free. You can take higher class license test. Then I'll get you a coaster to drive. That thing carries even more people talking about 5 minutes. Jake Thompson suddenly feeling something wrong. Oh. Why King Wong this guy still not driving yet? What thinking about? Waiting for what not going? King Wong still staring at him intently. Looking at what more, go already. This month you have no salary, King Wong face pouting saying Chairman Thompson. You haven't said where to go yet. Jake Thompson stunned. Oh. So it's this matter. Indeed when getting in car he hadn't said destination. Fine, consider King Wong keeping this month's salary. Go to, right path script kill. Right path script kill. Also the shop Jake Thompson. Had King Wong prepared beforehand. Now it officially operating, combining many types of board games and escape rooms into comprehensive entertainment area. Can directly call Right Path Entertainment Center. Not massage parlor. Okay. Specific location. Near River City University area. First, customer source is students, consumption power very large. Second, Finding employees also easy. Like NPCs need hiring. Most are students doing part-time. Girls young and beautiful. Boys full of vitality, great right. Under King Wang's arrangement. Just NPC part of escape room. Already exceeding 60 people. Permanently in store about 30 people. 2 escape room themes. Each theme average 15 NPCs serving less than 10 customers. Entertainment efficiency absolutely peak. Right Path Entertainment Center. Sisters quickly put on makeup. Just now brother Wong texted me. Saying big boss coming soon. Hurry up fix makeup layer. Must leave good impression with boss. That's right hurry up. After all part-time job with such high salary hard to find. Backed by 2 big corporations leger. So Right Path never worries lacking funds. Salary King Wong pays part-time students. Also much higher than other places. So just one call. 20 girls dressed in different styles. Busily preparing. 10 remaining boys standing dumbfounded not knowing what to do. Hair already washed clean. Nothing else needs fixing. So when Jake Thompson entering room. He immediately choking on heavy cosmetics smell. Heavens, too strong. A wave of cosmetics smell rushing into nose. NPCs seeing Jake Thompson appearing. All startled crying softly heavens. Could this be our boss? So young, also handsome too. Right after a series of excited screaming. Good morning boss. Wish boss live 100 years, become immortal soon. Money flowing like water. Career brilliantly successful. Looking at vibrant faces before eyes. Jake Thompson can't help sighing, school time so good. When having class skip to do what you like. No class then freely do what you want. Free time holding girlfriend's hand strolling. Small vacation can travel everywhere together. Really makes people nostalgic. Can't deny, university time really wonderful. Everyone quiet a bit. Today I came here. Mainly want to check. NPC's working ability how. After all since opening I haven't appeared once. Rarely have half day free. All NPCs there stunned. Heavens, boss planning personally check? Is wanting see their scaring ability? Boss, you mean want play together with us? How many NPCs participating needed? Boss, you don't have high blood pressure or heart disease right? My escape room theme. My roommate after playing whole month still not recovered. Jake Thompson raising eyebrow laughing, him playing how can work. Protection system. He won't be scared, boring to death. Not me, but a very close brother of mine. He especially provoked me, saying our escape room. Nothing special, scaring people not even as good as online clips. Even with 30 NPCs together. Still can't make him scared at all. Jake Thompson grinding teeth saying. So I decided immediately, must bring him experience. Moreover I already decided. I'll pay from own pocket. Whoever scares him unconscious. Reward immediately 10,000 yuan how about it? Suddenly whole room cheering loudly. 10,000 yuan. Heavens this money too big. Rest assured boss. If I don't scare him crawling on ground. Then I'm not a man anymore. Boss long live. Right now. King Wong seeming to understand Jake Thompson's meaning, damn. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Throwing clear wind inside. Let him experience himself. The terrifying that these excited NPCs bring to him know what human world's evil. Conveniently can also test escape room's horror level. Really masterfully wonderful. Go prepare. Soon we'll start. 10 minutes later. Clear wind just feeling his shoulder. Being patted twice by someone. Groggily opening eyes. Before eyes is pitch black room. Hee, you awake? Strong Lee laughing awkwardly twice. Heavens, just seeing Strong Lee. Clear wind immediately feeling whole body not well. This big guy extremely dangerous. Must be vigilant. Result all equipment in magic pocket disappeared, laughable. Early already secretly sold as scrap by comrade Strong. I won't hit you. Just want invite you play small game. Strong naively laughing kindly. One hand picking up clear wind, pushing escape room door open. Then throwing him straight inside. Start checking area 503 NPCs. Damn it. Want to play then play immediately. Moment being thrown hard inside. Clear wind's whole body numb, heavens. You Americans don't advocate humanitarianism? I just woke up. Can't give me time to react? Moreover, so dark. What should I do? Speaking honestly, Clear Wind originally afraid of darkness. Otherwise, last night wouldn't been scared weak-legged by Jake Thompson. By instinct he planning turn back open door outside. But discovering door already locked tight. Seems can only go forward. Groping along wall. Clear Wind carefully stepping forward. Ahead room 101 door open. How about going in rest a bit? He swallowing saliva gulp. Then taking 2 more steps. Suddenly room 101 door slamming shut. Clear Wind terrified, someone here. That moment, he just feeling back cold sweat. By reflex turning around planning run. But behind sounding weird cold voice. Sir, are you looking for me? Damn, behind me still someone else? Impossible. From where? Just now I walking all a long way. Clearly only myself. Hurriedly turning head back. Clear Wind seeing little girl half head shorter than him. Right hand holding doll. Face pale white. Hair hanging messy. Smiling at him weird smile making people hair-raising scared. Damn it, go away, go away. Now, in monitoring room, Jake Thompson sitting cross-legged eating sunflower seeds. Staring intently at screen. Softly laughing proudly. Very good, little Wong. That hidden door design at entrance. You thought of it? Chairman Thompson, Little Wolf told me. He said before saw abroad can reference. Jake Thompson after hearing also nodding considering reasonable. In escape room, Clear Wind running for life. He also doesn't know where exactly this is. Sky and ground falling everywhere. Also things lying horizontally vertically. Everything making his mind extremely panicked. Now he can't think anything. Just want run straight outside, suddenly foot slipping. Feeling like tripped by something. Clear Wind's foot spraining immediately. Pain-killing person, he softly groaning once. Then suddenly discovering not far away 4 coffins. Behind still sounding terrifying howling. Hair-raising listening. Clear Wind swallowing saliva gulp. Thinking maybe crawl into coffin hide. Slowly opening coffin lid. And lying inside. Clear Wind breathing relief sigh. Finally safe. Right after. He feeling beside sounding rustling. Hey hey hey. Brother. You lying here feeling safe? Clear Wind screaming. Damn beside me still living corpse? I must go outside. People say bad luck coming. Will continue bad endlessly. In those 4 prop coffins. Only one has NPC lying inside. And Clear Wind unluckily crawling right into that one. This scene making Jake Thompson looking through screen also feeling bit wrong. Because originally just planning scare Clear Wind playing. His crawling in is due to being stupid. In normal game, players will open each coffin. To find clues. Little Wong, this place you must improve. Our escape room must make most realistic. Both environment and experience. NPCs not enough then hire more people. These 4 coffins. Must definitely arrange full 4 NPCs lying inside. You think about it. Player opening first one already screaming scared. After will relax vigilance. Then go open second one comfortably. Then seeing another one. Guarantee scared legs trembling. We're playing the real thing. Understand? King Wong nodding repeatedly. Worthy of CEO Thompson, really masterful. In escape room. While running, Clear Wind feeling something wrong. Those things in base just now, including coffins. Even ghosts chasing him seeming all fake. This place. Could it be entertainment haunted house? More thinking Clear Wind more feeling similar. Suddenly lighting up in head, definitely is that. He doesn't understand. Why Strong Lee and Jake Thompson throwing him here. But once understanding clearly. Fear also dissipating more than half. Clear Wind change. He feeling he should do something. Running while turning head shouting loudly back, damn it. Isn't just scaring people? Who's afraid of who? Competing who shouts louder. I see it. All props, all fake. Now. Boy always waiting at final checkpoint. Frowning cursing. Heard frontline situation not good. That guy seems already immune to fake props. What to do? 2-year anniversary with girlfriend coming. If he gets this 10,000 yuan reward. Then have enough money organize really grand anniversary. Must scare that kid to death. After thinking a bit, young man grinding teeth, clenching fist deciding risk once. His action, making both Jake Thompson and King Wong watching screen also stunned. Heavens, brother playing for real? Just seeing young man raising fist big as sandbag. Punching hard once at his cheek. Immediately gums spurting blood violently. He trying to hold breath. Next hearing Clear Wind's footsteps. Running toward here. He immediately jumping out, pretending suicide. Holding fake sword, stabbing hard into chest. Poof sound. Spurting mouthful blood just bitten. Seeing that, Clear Wind panicking screaming. Real, it's real. This person really stabbing himself, heavens. Isn't this crazy? He has sword, while I have nothing. Clear Wind eyes rolling white. Visual shock making his mind like exploding. He feeling only one path left. Is fainting away. Jake Thompson and King Wong glancing at each other. Swallowing saliva gulp, heavens. This also works? Brother, you too risky. Ha ha. Reward extra 20,000 for worthy effort. Really too professional, truly admirable. Jake Thompson laughing refreshingly. King Wong going to receive NPCs, nodding very satisfied. After being actually tested by Clear Wind. Plus improvements just now to escape room. Now right path escape room. Definitely standing first in domestic escape room industry. When Jake Thompson peacefully sipping tea. Then William Wang's phone calling, little Jake, wait. Yesterday you said resolved what meaning? Blue Butterfly Organization wants assassinate you. Only sent one assassin? Jake Thompson licking lips. Alright really. This matter haven't settled accounts with you brother. Your reaction too slow. Assassin I handled you just remembered? Waiting for you remind. Probably I already drinking Meng Po soup in Underworld. Jake Thompson mockingly saying once. Handled how, tell me. Jake Thompson recounting whole last night and just now events. William Wong silent for while. You mean, an assassin scared unconscious in escape room? You don't find this matter bit absurd? Little Jake, you speaking truth? Not teasing me right? You opening escape room that's scary? Hearing that, Jake Thompson's mouth corner curving up bit. How about you come try? Chapter 504. Deep Sea Star, Swallow. William Wong laughing awkwardly. That thing, before entering already knowing fake. Still afraid of what, but he originally still wanting refuse. Knowing clearly might be scared. Still crawling in then running out. Must be how stupid to do that. I'm not young anymore, don't need those stimulating games. Still 3 high, forget it. Little Jake, this scaring me probably. You think not fun? Hearing you say. Jake Thompson suddenly remembering internet saying. Look at that person. Whole body soft. Only mouth is hard. Hey brother. Saying like that makes me more want you try playing. Jake Thompson rubbing chin pondering. This time due to your oversight. I didn't guard against that Clear Wind. Didn't you call yesterday saying already resolved? What's resolved mean, though we two not speaking same frequency? But you not asking clearly is true, you must admit. Jake Thompson immediately changing attack direction. Aiming at opponent's weakness. In moment, William Wong speechless, only nodding, right, I was careless. Little Jake, you don't have bad intentions right? Saying don't now too late. I already thought everything through. Jake Thompson laughing softly, don't worry. This time I don't need money or favors. Just this my escape room. Whenever you free come River City once. Just now I already tested with Clear Wind. Improved quite many places. You come I'll show you effects. William Wong initially still thinking. About to owe another favor. Who knew Jake Thompson had this intention? He originally doesn't like escape room games. But if can avoid owing favors. Then why not go? Clear Wind scared because didn't know. While he knows clearly fake. After hanging up, Jake Thompson squinting laughing. Wait when brother Wong comes. I'll invite River City reporters. Plus Capital City and Ocean City reporters to watch. Old person with young heart. Brother Wang's escape room journey, sounds already hot. Media effect definitely will be extremely good, Jake Thompson thinking so. Not that he doubting William Wang's ability. But too confident in himself. Believing escape room after improvement. Even God entering must tremble. Chairman Thompson. Just now River City International Hotel manager called, asking if our Leger Corporation free to attend tonight's dinner party? Jake Thompson not bothering lifthead, I'm not going. You take Tracy Jong go. King Wong originally also planning say that. He knows Jake Thompson hates those parties. But today's something special. Chairman Thompson, heard tonight has small auction. Possibly will have Deep Sea Star. Deep Sea Star really? Jake Thompson slightly squinting again. Thinking carefully bit. My wife seems long time hasn't bought new jewelry. Right then. A cold notification voice. Sounding in head. Congratulations host activating hidden mission. Help partner obtain Deep Sea Star. Condition. Must be authentic. Reward. System haven't finished speaking. Jake Thompson already grumbling in head. Damn it, damn system. I originally planning buy already. Still need you teach? Forget reward. Just give me auction discount coupon. Detecting host. Has intention buying Deep Sea Star for lover. Specially sending 90% discount coupon for host. Wish host happy shopping. Jake Thompson laughing softly. Patting King Wang's shoulder. Tonight go with me. Buying Deep Sea Star like this. Definitely can't let Sophie Sullivan know beforehand. She definitely will like. Secretly buying then giving her. Is proper surprise way. Understood, Chairman Thompson. When Jake Thompson arriving home. Just happening to meet Sophie Sullivan and mother-in-law. Leading two kids returning from outside. Just seeing car slowly stopping. Sophie Sullivan's slightly tired eyes immediately brightening. Hubby, ha ha ha. I missed you to death, she running toward Jake Thompson. Rushing into his arms tight hug. Then like octopus, wrapping tight not letting go. Hubby, kiss me. Jake Thompson only laughing helplessly but still gently. Reaching hands supporting Sophie Sullivan. Afraid she'll slip fall down. Meanwhile gently smoothing her hair. Two kids still being noisy back there. My wife can only endure 1 second, can't hold anymore. Immediately, Sophie Sullivan's cheeks blushing pink like peach blossoms. She softly turning head looking back at two kids.